can sing correctly.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all, man?
Stubbs in the bubble like a huddle,
Man,
taking off on the takeoff shuttle.
Hey, you already know that's Dr. Spock, Cosmic Shock. I'm your boy, Agent AKD. You already know it's time to take off today, and I'm glad.
That's real good.
I'm glad we're back, man.
Why? Why are you glad?
Because you know what? We got another special guest in the house over here today. This man right here
Loving it.
is a bodybuilder. He's a coach. He's a contractor and runs his own company.
Amen.
That does drywall, that does transforming of houses.
Amen.
This man right here is big on self-improvement, spiritual growth, and hidden history. This man is a jack of all trades, and please believe we about to get into his life right about now. So today, I would like to welcome my special guest, Yeshua Wilson. Come on, man. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Love that introduction. I appreciate y'all for having me. It's an honor to be here, man.
Man, I'm so glad I didn't mess up your name because I was getting ready to say, the other name we said off air.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's power in that name, man. People don't understand.
They don't understand, man.
But
I always say, call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner, man. I'm not going to fight about it. It's cool.
You got an old soul, don't you?
I do.
I can tell, man.
I've been around for a while, man.
I can tell. See, me, I was raised by my grandparents, so I already know about the old school. You know, I say, he even make fun of me on how certain things I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but old soul all day, man.
All day.
Now he did just in his intro. He just used the word hidden history. What all do you know about history that they're allegedly teaching wrong or anything about?
Well, I've learned, that especially so religion and everything like that. I've read the Bible, the Quran. I've read the Torah and all that stuff like that. There's a lot of things missing from those books. So I realized that the Bible was a copy from the Emerald tablets and everything like that, or the Sumerian tablets and stuff like that. The creation story was in there. The story, it's even on the pyramids. The creation story is on the pyramids and everything like that. I got into hidden history because I wanted to find out what our people was capable of, and then because throughout school, our history started at slavery and ended at the Martin Luther King March. But I want to know the history before all that. Like, we were kings before all that. We're still kings in our own right now. They kept that history from us because I feel like they want to keep us from having the power that we actually know we have and everything like that. And then that also keep us divided too, as black folks and everything like that. So I looked deeper into that, and it actually made me feel better about myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know who I was or even know who my people were.
Right.
I just thought, we came over here on ships. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know we were kings and had dynasties and all that stuff like that. Yeah, so I had to look deeper into that.
That ship stuff is a true lie. When you really break it down, we didn't come on the ship.
Listen, we've been here.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way, what is it, 5 million people? I don't think they brought 5 million people over here on ships. I mean, no, those ships wouldn't have never made it, man. That was a long journey.
Talk to Dan Calloway. He got that number lowered in the history books. He got that number dropped. Like, no, there's no way that was true.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about that. We were talking about ships because on the show we touched on there's one particular Negro spiritual that says, "Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home."
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Are you familiar with those lyrics? And when you break it down,
sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home.
Yeah, because whenever they talk about swing low, sweet chariot, they're not talking about a ship. They're not talking about a ship that floats. They're talking about a ship that carries.
Yeah.
Like a slave, like a spaceship.
Okay.
Yeah, are you familiar with that at all?
No, never. I'm looking into that now, though.
Yeah, they've looked into that because when they say swing low in the scriptures, they refer to spaceships.
Even in the Bible, the first spaceships.
As
A lot of people miss that. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Another brother that I was actually listening to and that actually got me interested in learning about hidden history was Billy Carson. You guys know who Billy Carson is?
Man, I got his name written down right here. I was about to ask you about him.
Man, Billy Carson opened my eyes to a lot of stuff.
Have you ever went on one of his
tours?
His tours?
Never, but one day I will, man. That's on my bucket list. Like, he opened my eyes to so many things, man. Like, I'm talking about, I spent copious amounts of time learning about hidden history, learning about the pyramids, learning about the Sumerian tablets, learning about the Innu-Milish and stuff like that.
I was going to ask you about the Epic of Gilgamesh.
The Epic of Gilgamesh. I was actually going to speak about Gilgamesh, yes.
Go for it. What you know about it?
No, but what I learned about Gilgamesh is, when we went to Iraq, the reason why we went to Iraq because we found Gilgamesh's tomb, right?
I believe that.
That's 100% true. That's the reason why we went down there, to find his tomb. And Gilgamesh was a Sumerian king and everything like that. And that's one of the reasons why we went over there. But Billy Carson was talking about Gilgamesh, talking about us going over to Iraq to finding all those tombs and those hidden things and stuff like that, and ancient hidden technology. That blew my mind, man.
I used to tell people all the time, even when I was in 7th and 8th grade, World War II was a war of technology.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
Hitler was looking for the Holy Grail. Like that stuff in Indiana Jones, a lot of that was true. It wasn't about really Nazis and taking over the world or racism. It was about we're looking for ancient relics, and I believe they found some of those relics.
And they mentioned that in the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
If you noticed that.
He found a lot of that stuff.
They found those relics, and then America's like, no, we need that because if that's the true power, whoever holds these relics has true power or say so over this realm I call Earth.
That's why we can't stay out of the Middle East, man. Because if you think about it, the Bible was basically about Africa and the Middle East and stuff like that. Like even like America as we know today is not America. If you guys actually realize it, America was actually Egypt.
Yes.
And it says that, we the chosen people, right? So what it says in the Bible is I will take you out of your home and bring you back to Egypt in chains. You will never go back to your home again. So if you're taking us out of Egypt, taking us out of our home and putting us in chains, and we're going back into Egypt, I thought Egypt was in Africa. It's not. Egypt is America. Because the Grand Canyon, if you guys actually look at it,
I know.
Look at what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Petrified trees, petrified
mountains.
Yeah, mountains. The Grand Canyon actually has Egyptian hieroglyphics, and it was pyramids and has sphinx and stuff in the Grand Canyon. If you actually look at it, there was a guy I followed on TikTok. Once I come across, I don't know his name, but I'll find his page. It's going to come back to me because I'm speaking about it. It's going to show up on my For You. And he was actually, what he does, he uses AI and take pictures of stuff. And he says, what did this look like before it was petrified? And it looked like Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It had
I know what you're talking. It looked like the Sphinx and then the triangle thing behind it. I looked at that picture just yesterday.
Yeah, and then the Egypt that we know of today was never called Egypt. It was actually Kemet.
Kemet,
Yeah, Kemet. So, the same people, just different areas of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's why people spread out and started being fruitful. Like if you go anywhere, you see pyramids everywhere. Like America has more pyramids than Africa actually has. Completely.
No, that's why
New Orleans and all those places down south. Yeah, America has
along the whole Mississippi River.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Memphis, Tennessee.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You're
Memphis,
absolutely
Tennessee.
right.
You remember the world, what is it called? In Chicago, they had the World Fair.
The World Fairs, yeah.
Come on, man. They said they built that whole World Fair, all them buildings in a matter of a few weeks.
Yeah,
y'all discovered that shit.
That's already been
Because our people... Go ahead.
You know what I just learned too? Now we're talking about Chicago. You know how they said the Navy Pier? Allegedly, they said that used to be the University of Illinois.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to talk about that.
They don't want to talk about that.
But I do want to go back to the Grand Canyon. Allegedly, that's where, if you believe in Queen Khalifa,
yes.
that's where that was her home base. And also Grand Canyon was a gold mine. That's where a lot of the gold that all these Indians was wearing came from mines in the Grand Canyon.
That's why there's so many parts of the Grand Canyon that you can't
explore. It's same way. You know what's weird too? Look at all these national parks.
Yeah.
There's stuff there that they don't want you to see. That's why
Absolutely.
They don't even let you live in that area.
Yeah.
Also, let me mention this too while you're talking about that. Who they say was Montezuma? I actually said it was Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa, yeah.
Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa, yeah.
Mansa Musa, when he left, I want to say he left Fort Kemet, and then once all the Europeans and other people discovered he had money, he kept going to war. That's when he escaped here to the Americas and became what you call Mansa Musa?
No, he came Montezuma.
He became Montezuma.
You know what he did though, man? He was crippling economies with his wealth.
He was
so what he was doing, because he had so much wealth, they would say that he would go on his little escapades with his people, and they would have so much gold, they would just pass it around. He was crippling the economies. That's how the Europeans found out about Mansa Musa, because of his escapades. They was like, this man has all this gold. And then that's when they started to come and invade Africans.
Because they had people plotting.
Because of what he did, yeah.
I don't know if you remember Ryan Coogler said he was probably going to make a movie about Mansa Musa.
Yeah, he said.
And that's the exact story I hope he goes with. Like, he's going on I forgot what's it called when Muslims go to Kemet, like at least once in their life, or they go to
I know they go to
Mecca.
They go to Mecca. I'm sorry, it's called Mecca. They once in their life they got to go to Mecca.
I'm Muslim, by the way. That's how I knew.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, if I say a word, I don't mean to.
Oh no. Listen. I'm not that kind of person.
But yeah, as he is on his way to Mecca,
yeah,
that's when he was handing out money to all these people.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, he giving people who only make $2 a year, $10,000, and that's
a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
You know who tried to do? Not to cut you off. Who tried to do that too? Gaddafi.
Gaddafi was doing that, and that's why we went in there and took him out. Like the story of Gaddafi is actually
incorrect,
because they said he was over there. I know people who used to live in Libya, as a matter of fact, when I lived in Canada, and people in Libya never had to pay for healthcare, never had to pay for school. If you were married, like a married couple, say you found a woman and y'all got married, Your wedding was paid for. He gave y'all a new house, $150,000 a year, so you guys can be on your feet.
Yes.
And also, what Gaddafi was actually doing, you know what I'm saying, the fact that they had to use Obama, you know what I'm saying, to take him out was bad, because that's one of Obama's biggest regrets. So he said he had to take out Gaddafi. And they was going to they speaks about it, and it's foretold we're going to use brother against brother, right? And that's what they use. They use brothers against brothers, right? So what Gaddafi was doing, actually, he had united all of the African nations, and they were going to come up with a golden dinar, which was going to collapse the American dollar. The American dollar is a one world universal currency, and without the American dollar, America can't be on top. So a lot of African nations was on board with that. And then that's part of the reason why they took him out. And also, a lot of people don't know that Gaddafi did this. Gaddafi actually was going to pay reparations to the black people in the United States.
He offered us money a few times. They turned it down.
Yeah. And the United States government said absolutely not.
Yeah.
And he was also part of the reason why Nelson Mandela got free as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
But every leader that puts their people first, they taking you out.
Of course.
I'm not gonna lie.
You can't have a united people. They don't want that.
I always tell people, do y'all research on Hitler for real. Don't believe what these schools taught you to believe.
Listen, I know Hitler was a terrible person,
Was he?
but to a certain extent, look, I don't condone people killing innocent people. Okay, I don't condone that. He had some bad ideologies, but a lot of the technology we have today, in the medical technology and the medical advances we have today, is because of Hitler. Okay, Hitler, he killed a lot of people. Okay, I don't know how many people he killed. We're just only going according to history, and everybody know that history means the winners write the history. So it's his story versus my story versus their story. So the winners write it. So I don't know how many people he killed, but I do know that he killed a lot of people.
You know, I want to go back to, we was talking about the Bible, Deuteronomy 28. You know, it also mentioned what you were talking about before, you know, we are the chosen people, and being in Babylon, or, you know.
America is the new Babylon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, in Deuteronomy 28, it also speaks to the blessings and the curses.
Oh, absolutely.
You should be blessed in the field. If you disobey, you should be cursed in the field.
Absolutely.
A lot of people try to disregard that. Why do you think that's so?
About the blessings?
About us being the chosen people, and that's the Deuteronomy 28.
Because the reason why they discard that we're the chosen people, because they think we're 3/5 human. They don't think we're anything. So why can't, and then you know what, if they actually realize we are the chosen people, now they have to suffer the consequences of all the years that they knew they've been shitting on us. So now you got to deal with that accountability. Like, damn, these are God's actual chosen people. We look at them like scum. We treat them like shit for all these years. I think it was John F. Kennedy or Ronald Reagan or somebody. He said something in the stance of, what if you went to heaven and you realize that the people you've been treating poorly are actually God's chosen people? He said something like that. I mean,
I want to say it was JFK. I'm not sure.
Yeah, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure he said something like that. We've been treating these people so bad. What if you realize that they are God's chosen people?
Can I also mention this while we're talking about Hitler? Did you hear what Hitler said
About the Jews?
Yeah, talking about America stole God's Jews. Yeah.
He also had a picture of an African man in the back of his book, in his memoir. Yeah, he had that, of what a real Jew looks like.
They said Jesse Owens, when him and other black athletes went over to America, to Germany.
Germany, yeah.
They were actually getting treated very well, despite what America is telling us that they were getting treated bad.
I saw that movie, yeah. Hitler
we got treated bad here when we came back.
Yeah, Hitler actually shook his hand, but also the guy that Jesse Owens beat, which was a German, Hitler made sure he was on the front line so he can get killed.
I don't think it was Hitler that did it. I think it was one of his advisors.
Yeah.
Because he assisted him with the jumping.
The jumping, yeah. He told him, so yeah.
Same thing happened to Max Schmeling when he lost against Joe Louis.
Yes.
He didn't get killed, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the army.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Now, let me also ask you this about history. What other things about history, that you find more interesting more than anything you ever researched?
As far as pertaining to what topic?
Let's just say, case in example, when it comes to money. Like, people don't know the history of money and how it is the way it is today.
The money we have today is really not money. It's just paper, because a lot of times, a lot of people don't know this. Because we pay taxes, right, for the Federal Reserve. You got to pay these taxes, right? But in 1953, the reason why they brought that about is because of the Great Depression. There was no law saying that you actually had to pay federal taxes. It was a temporary thing.
Still don't exist. There's no law.
Yes, but if you don't pay, they coming. Just so you know. So look, I'm just telling you what I know. I'm telling you this. I had the person who used to do my taxes a while ago used to work for the IRS. He said there's no law saying that you actually had to pay federal taxes at all. It was just implemented temporarily to bring the economy back because of the Great Depression.
I do want to say this about the Great Depression. Black people was perfectly okay, quote unquote, black people were okay during the Great Depression. Everybody seemed like it was all of America.
Yeah.
Black people couldn't put their money in banks. So
At all.
We was
fine.
good.
Yeah, we were fine.
And that's when that's, I think, another thing that fueled racism. Oh, they over there buying Cadillacs and living good. And
You know that's why they fuel racism because of that, man. We can't do good without the other people looking like what they doing over there.
Yeah.
And they still do it now.
Yeah,
like, for example, when the immigrants come over here, right, they come over here and work their ass off. What makes me upset is how Trump is getting rid of these people. And I'm in the construction sector, right? The construction sector went way down because he got rid of all those people. Now, I am all for coming over here illegal. I mean, not illegally. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm all for coming over here legally. But if you're over here illegally and you working your ass off and you ain't causing no trouble and you building money and building your family, you should be able to stay here. I know a lot of people who from Nicaragua and Mexico and Chad and all these places, and they come here and they work their ass off, man. And I see people who are from here like, well, how did he get that new car? How does he have a big house? Now I don't have a big house. The reason why that person have that big house, because their work ethic is way better than yours. See, you're used to just getting shit handed to you. Go ahead, brother.
Let me say this to kind of counter what you're saying. Sometimes those people who come over here, they can get along way quicker than you or I can, solely because of skin complexion.
I don't think so. You talking about the white people or the Mexican people? What?
Middle, whatever. Anybody who isn't dark, melanated, anybody who don't appear to be black or negro.
Yeah.
They can get, whether they made it here legally or illegally, they can still walk in the bank and they got a better chance of getting a loan versus us. We got to show history of a good credit, in my opinion.
I don't know. I can't quote that. I can't challenge that because I don't know anything about that. So that could be true. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the loan officers, they can give you a loan. They can probably not give you a loan even if you got an 800 credit score because they ain't like the way you smelled. It's actually up to them. I know people.
And the underwriters too.
Yeah, the underwriters.
I'm thinking about becoming an underwriter. I was like, it's not the initial person I'm talking to, it's the underwriter in the back office.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I should become one myself so I can learn what they know.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that's what it's about. Like, everybody needs to have a family compound.
It is too much gatekeeping going on in that.
Yeah.
It is a lot. We got to get a lot more of our people into that. See, a lot of our people, I feel like this, the way our people work. Okay, so you guys remember when we had the PPP loans and all that other stuff? I was in Canada. I was in Alberta. And I never knew anything about a PPP loan. And then I started hearing that they was giving people $40,000 and $50,000 and everything like that. And I said this, I was like, so if you got that money, why didn't you take the money and flip it, buying a house and selling it, right? But they bought bags, they bought chargers, they went on vacations and shit. I think that it's our mentality because we want to look rich, because we want people to look at us like, oh, look what he got, but actually don't want to put in the work to actually become rich. And like, because we had this conversation about money, and I feel like if I was able to get access like that, man, I would have flipped that money 10, 12 times. I would have been a billionaire by now. Like, we do this shit to ourselves all the time. Like,
You also think, too, a lot of us were not tuned into the frequency of money?
it's because you're absolutely right, and I believe that. When I was coming up, I grew up dirt-ass poor. Man, we lived in shelters. We lived in my mom's car many times. Our homes were never really nice homes. My mom was never taught about money. Her father didn't teach her, his father. I think it's a generational history of us not learning about money. And I strongly believe this. I don't understand why schools don't do this. Financial literacy is so fucking important. Because you can give a person $1 million. If he don't have financial literacy, he gonna rip that money off and just be gone. Like, he gonna spend, because in your mind, you wanna look rich, but you don't wanna actually be rich. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you just say you don't understand why schools don't teach it, but you know why. Because they want a nation of thinkers and not workers. I'm sorry, workers
and not thinkers. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
I just want to.
It's super. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that to my attention. It's super important that, like, look, with my kids, I tell my kids this. My kids think I have an unlimited amount of money. I got money. And the reason why I have money is because I work every single day. I'm not rich, but if my car broke down, I can pay for it to get fixed, whether it's $5,000 or $10,000. And the reason why is I'm financially literate, because I don't just go overspending on things because I feel like if I can afford it twice, I should buy it. I don't do that. I'm going to buy what I want. I'm going to buy what I need. I'm not going to buy what I want, because I want a lot of things. I want a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? I want a jet. Even if I had the means to buy it, I'm not just gonna blow the money on it because now I just spent $1 million and now I got $500,000 left in my account. So that's not a smart money choice. I teach my kids financial literacy all the time. They said my daughter, she likes Uber Eats. I'm like, well, how about I pay for you to learn how to cook?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you like the Bible says, you give a man a fish, he eat for a day, but you teach a man a fish, he eat for life. You know what I'm saying? That's financial literacy right there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, too, when it comes to money, a lot of people don't know. This is what I had to learn. It's more so like money has to flow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's why they call it currency.
Yeah.
A current.
Yeah.
Current flows. You know? But also, like you said, it's not about spending on just anything.
Yeah.
It has to flow in a way where it can come back to you.
I say that all the time. Like for me being in construction, I buy a tool. I just purchased a generator and I just purchased a paint sprayer and then I purchased a, what is it called? A power washer, right? So I asked myself, because I add more things to my resume, I'm like, okay, how fast can I make this money back? The paint sprayer was $500. So if I paint a house, you know what I'm saying, maybe it's a 1,500 square foot house, I'm getting $3,000 off of that house already. I just made my money back that same day. So I'm not going to purchase anything if I'm not going to see how much money I'm going to make off this thing. You know, how fast can I make my money off this, right? So yeah, like that's why it's a current, like you said, a currency. It got to be a current. You're right. Absolutely.
Now,
right.
as far as houses, are you fixing them up and flipping them, or what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm in the business of fixing and flipping. I also, like I got a bunch of clients. One of my clients, actually 3 of my clients, they're from New York. And one of the guys, he bought a house on Chicago and Manor. He spent $60,000 on it. He invested $40 in it, and he made $160 off of it. So he made all his money back right away. So what I do usually is, you know, like the investors, a lot of the investors I got is from word of mouth. 'Cause my cousin's a real estate agent, right? And he'd be like, well, I got a cousin who actually does this work and everything like that. I meet with the people, I give them a price, you know what I'm saying? They approve the quote. I start doing the work. I usually do a lot of the work myself too, man, because it is so hard to find people who are reliable.
Good help.
People like, man, and the shit get hard. I mean, I'm not as young as I used to be. I don't mind working for myself, but I also have a regular 9 to 5 too. I work every fucking day. So yeah, I'm in the business of buying and flipping and everything. I'm also in the business of like rentals as well, like getting houses ready for Section 8 or getting houses up to code and stuff like that. You know, so that's the business I've been in for. I started my company 5 years ago, but I've been a journeyman carpenter for over 24 years now. I work for Brinker Team Construction. That's my regular 9 to 5. Most of the buildings you see downtown, we did, like the Hudson building.
Oh, so you're a union?
Carpenters Union, yeah. Okay. Local 687, everybody. But yeah, no, the Hudson building, the Ford Field, is it Comerica Park? Yes, Comerica Park. We did all those projects.
What about Little Caesars?
We did that too. Brinker is a black-owned company.
Okay.
He gets the one down there off Jefferson.
Yeah. He gets at least about 65 to 70% of the projects in the city. Yeah. Good company, man. I've been there since I was 17 years old, man. And they love the hell out of me.
I thought about going there, but
the Brinker?
Yeah, but I had a good job at the time, so I didn't do it. But I did want to run something back to another topic.
Yeah,
you mentioned Billy Carson. Did you ever hear his theory about the 2 suns? Is there 2 suns in our sky instead of 1?
I've heard that. Actually, you know what's crazy? I saw something about that not long ago. Because some people say the Earth is flat, and then we're like surrounded by an ice wall. I know the firmament is real. I
believe in the firmament, but as far as that firmament is weird. It's like I believe in it, but how can we have a dome over these 7 continents, but then you believe it's continents beyond the ice wall? So is it like dome bubbles everywhere? So how do you get from one bubble to the next?
So this is the thing. Back to the ancient history, right? You guys know anything about the Anunnaki?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the Anunnaki, the creation story was like this. Garden of Eden was a lab, okay? And Satan, like the devil, the serpent, he was the king of Eden, right? So what it is this. When they first came here, they were mining gold, right? It's all over. You can see evidence of it. It was all over. And the existing hominid on the planet, they used the existing hominid, but they were dying, right? So they cloned the hominids, right? And what happened was when you clone something that's not supposed to exist in nature naturally, the males are sterile. Just like you have a lion and a tiger. The males are sterile, so they can't procreate, but the females can have a baby with another lion or another tiger, right? So what happened was the lady, what's her name? Enki and Enlil's sister, Isis. She took, if you look on the pyramids, you have the lady holding the baby up. Mm-hmm. That's the creation story. So what she did, you know, because taking a baby to term is 10 months. It's not 9. It's 10 months from conception, right? So what happened was they took their essence and put it in the essence of the existing hominid, and that's how we came into being. So Adamo, meaning the first man, she said, I created the first man, Adamo, right? So then they started creating, because at first we were used as slaves to actually, you know, mine the gold and everything like that. And then what happened was this. In the story in the Babylon, the Tower of Babel, so we became something better than them.
We got the potential.
Yeah, so they wanted to keep us here in this dome because we are a threat to their existence now. Because we have God and we have something else. So we're clones of what they created. And we're dangerous, right? Because look how far we've come in such a short period of time.
Let me ask you this. I'm pretty sure y'all know that picture of when you see the sketching of it look like a gray alien, a gorilla, and holding a white baby. Anybody ever seen that one?
That's some fake shit.
Yes. I was getting ready to say it.
White people only existed for 6,000 years. Yeah. And they existed because of a mutation in our gene. That's it. They are very young people. Like if you look, they even, okay, some of the brightest European scientists actually found this out. Something happened 6,000 years ago. What happened 6,000 years ago, and what's his name? Billy Carson spoke about this. You guys know who Yaqub is?
Yaqub,
I got it written down. I was going to talk to you about it.
So Yaqub created white folks, all right? No, nothing against white people.
Hey, don't he look like O.J. Simpson, though?
He does. Yes, he does. Nothing against white people. I love my white people, okay? But let me explain something to y'all. White people only been here 6,000 years, okay? Yaqub took albinos. It started changing the genes. It started mating and changing, then the white man came, okay? The reason, if you ever think about this, okay? I've had white people at work get mad at me because what a lot of black folk don't know is they use percentages to hide actual facts and actual numbers, right? When white people say, yeah, that's fake. That's definitely fake. Yeah. So what white people do, or people do who are not educated, they talk about black folks causing all the crime. Wherever you live at, okay, black people gonna fight black people and kill black people. White people gonna kill white people and fight white people. Just as many black people kill black people just as much as white people kill white people. You kill people in your demographic. That's just how it is.
It's also about what gets reported.
Right.
Because every time somebody gets killed in Bloomfield, Metro Detroit, man. But if it's a positive story, a Bloomfield man did this.
So this is the thing. I've had these conversations, and the one guy at my work, he thought he was so smart until he came across my black ass. And he don't talk to me anymore. He said, why are you guys 13% of the population, but you cause 50% of the crime? I said, that's incorrect. We're 50% of the arrest rate, but also 75% of the wrongfully convicted. I'm like, 13% of people can't cause 50% of the crime across the entire United States. If you think about it, let's do some numbers. Let's say we are 25% of the people on the planet, and white people are 75%, right? Now, let's say you got 75 million white people, and they cause 25% of the crime. And you got 25% black people, and they cause 25% of the crime. Look at the numbers. It's more white people causing crime compared to black people causing crime because it's more white people causing crime compared to black people causing crime.
Of course. Yeah.
You got 25 million compared to 25% of 25 million black people, which was about 12 million, if that. So if you got 25 million white people over here causing crime and you got 12 million black people over here causing crime, who caused the most damn crime? They use percentages to hide numbers all the time.
Just like the AIDS percentages. You remember that?
Man, listen.
They try to hide that
all the time. Statistics are wrong.
I know.
Scholars will argue me down just because I don't have degrees. But I'm like, y'all not logical thinkers sometimes. Some of y'all are really smart, though.
A lot of times people think with their triggers and their emotions than their actual logical brain. And just because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean it's true.
That's true.
And they don't want to get past that. And if they have to admit that, it's their will for ignorance who doesn't want them to admit that. And now they have to take accountability. And accountability feels shameful. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many people can't take it.
Now I do got a question for you. It's about Charles Darwin and his theory of evolution. What are your thoughts on that?
We didn't evolve from a monkey.
Thank you.
We
so
didn't.
sorry.
Thank you.
Do you believe that maybe other
Well,
Go ahead.
okay.
Say what you was going to
So
say.
as we back to Yaqub, what Yaqub was doing, right? As I said, Homo sapiens weren't the only sapiens on this planet.
You
See,
had
we're Homo
hominins.
sapiens sapien. There was also Homo sapiens and some other shit. That's what the Homo sapiens sapien is, us being half Anunnaki, half Homo sapien. Neanderthals existed too. There was I think it was 5 to 7 different hominids on this planet. So the way it works is this: the strong will always survive. That's how it is. Just like in the animal kingdom, like gorillas and chimpanzees are the strongest, so apes also eat the monkeys and everything because the strong will also survive, right?
Right.
So what Yaqub was doing when he was taking the albinos, he was mating the albinos with the Neanderthals. That's why white folks have 3 to 17% Neanderthal DNA, and black people from African descent has absolutely none.
Interesting. You know what that kind of remind me of?
What?
The theory on how C-19 was created. Because you know how they said it came from a lab in Wuhan, China?
Yeah.
But actually they was talking about they was crossbreeding canine DNA with bat DNA with human DNA.
Well, COVID's been around for a while. What happened was coronavirus been around since the 70s, right? If you actually look on the
Lysol can.
the Lysol can, it says killer of the coronavirus. So what happened was this: America was losing to China. Okay, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but when I was in Canada, the last building I built was a building for the the Chinese government. I was building a 36-story apartment complex, and the guy who owned it was a Chinese. So I was standing outside and I was on the phone, and this man walked up to me. I'll never forget I don't know his name, but I'll never forget. He said, "How long have you lived here?" I said, "I lived here maybe 10 years. He said, "You know who this building is being built by?" I said, "No." He said, "It's being built by China." He said, "You know what China does?" He said, "This is how we steal all of you guys' information, technology, secrets, lifestyle. What we do is we pay our students and pay their full ride to college, pay for their homes, pay for their medical to go to the Western world."
Chinese students?
Chinese students. The Western world, like European countries, America, Canada. He said, "We pay for everything."
Foreign exchange.
Foreign exchange. We pay for everything. The government pays for everything. Have them come over here, learn you guys' history, learn you guys' economic system, learn you guys' military, and bring it right back to us. That's how we lose. So anyway, back to the reason why the coronavirus was escaped. It was escaped here. It didn't escape in China, first of all. So, okay, America has the biggest economy in the world. China was catching up to America. So how do you cripple an economy? You go to the biggest economy on the planet, the biggest population on the planet, you put a disease there. It's not going to kill you, but we cause mass pandemonium. Some people might die from it, but some people won't die. We cause mass pandemonium. Now,
And they're pushing vaccine.
they're pushing vaccines, but now they're like, we're not buying anything from China anymore because that virus is in China. So China economy dropped maybe 43% or something like that when that happened. Yeah, they lost a lot of people. And then a lot of people who died from COVID actually didn't die from COVID. So like say you had a heart
I
attack.
definitely agree with that.
Say you had a heart attack, right? And around the coronavirus time, you died. Oh, he died from COVID.
Yep.
They were doing that.
Pencil genocide.
Yeah.
And it was so ridiculous. They even saying deer was affected with COVID-19.
I mean, listen, man, the way the world is going right now, I wouldn't put it past a deer. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly what was happening. Like it was completely different for us in Canada because I was an essential worker. I had to work. We had to get these buildings finished. But they shut that place down, bro. One person out of every home was only allowed to go to the grocery store. We had checkpoints and everything. It was crazy over there. And we had the lowest numbers of COVID. It was like 43 people had COVID. But they shut that place down like it was crazy.
So do you remember the Canadian trucker protests?
Yes.
Over the bridges.
Over
yeah.
the bridge,
Yeah, because they was protesting the fact they had to get the vaccine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want to. It didn't make sense.
I had to get that vaccine. And when I got the damn vaccine, because I have kids in Canada. I have a 17-year-old son and I have an 8-year-old. He's 8 now. I wasn't able to go back to Canada without having that vaccine. And when I say to you, on my life, I got that vaccine. 6 months later, I had a fucking heart attack.
Really?
I cannot make this up. Yes, I had a heart attack. I was sitting at work, and
And before you continue, you never had no issues with your heart at all, right?
Listen, man, I used to think I wasn't even from this planet because I never got sick. And if I did get sick, like I could tell you a story that'll blow your mind. I'll save the heart attack story. I was in my 20s. I had lymphoma, and I had sarcoidosis. A lot of people don't know what that is. Sarcoidosis is autoimmune disease. It can attack your lungs, your skin, your eyes, or anything. It's kind of like lupus. I had that, and then I had lymphoma. I had cancer. I was sick as hell, man. I knew I was going to die. And then I told my doctor, I did the chemo and everything. I told my doctor, I said, listen, I can't do this anymore. I'm not going to say his name, all right, because I know he can get in trouble. He looked at me and said, he closed the door. He's like, we about to heal you from your cancer. He closed the door. He said, stop doing chemo. You're going to do this. Everything I did, and if God could strike me out, you can ask my daughter's mama, I was healed in 4 months. Completely gone. There's no trace of cancer in my body.
You got your body alkaline.
Yeah. See?
I already know what he told you.
Yes, yeah. And then another thing, I haven't seen, when I was in Canada, like I said, I was in Canada for 11 years. I got back, and he's been my doctor since I was 19 years old. Came back to see him. I said, Doc, I got that vaccine. He closed the door. He said, why'd you get the vaccine? I said, I had to go to Canada. He said, I was telling people they shouldn't get it because we don't know enough yet. He said, his patients, he kept telling his patients not to get it. Somebody told on him. He said the FBI came in his office and said, if you keep telling people not to get this vaccine, we're going to shut you down. Now, I know him on a personal level, okay? I know his wife and his kids. This man's not lying to me.
He's a good doctor.
He's a great doctor.
more like him.
Because he closed the door and keep it real.
Bro, he's a great doctor, man. Like, I don't get sick. When I had that heart attack, he was like, is it because of the vaccine? I said, I think so. Because I don't get sick ever, man. Like, ever. And then at my age, I got more energy than an 18-year-old. So that's why I just think I wasn't even from this damn planet. You know what I'm saying?
Could we talk more about that vaccine just a little bit?
Yeah.
About that. The thing about that I noticed, I know personal people in my family that took that vaccine.
Yeah.
And I noticed ever since then, they haven't been acting right, looking right, especially the older people in my family. They start dropping weight.
Yeah.
They becoming real slim out of nowhere. And I said, it's from that. I already know that's from that.
I felt like for a year, and this is no joke, like I'm a strong ass dude, all right? Stupid strong. I felt like I lost half of my strength once I got that vaccine. I'm telling you, man, there was something in that. I had to get the Moderna one also. There was something in that vaccine, man. I don't know what it was, but you know your body. You know how you feel every day. You're in tune, right? And I'm in tune, man. I felt completely off. I couldn't believe I'm like, something's wrong. I feel fine now because it was maybe 5 years that I got it. I feel completely fine now. But I know within that year and a half that I had it, it felt like something was off.
Let me just also add to that the whole COVID thing. I'm questioning on how people caught it because I supposedly had it. I wasn't on the ventilator, but I suppose you remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I didn't get it from nobody. Yeah. I got it after, I noticed I started getting sicker and sicker during the time they shut the gyms down.
Yeah.
I went for a long jog, but it was kind of cold outside, so I kind of pushed my body further than I had to. I noticed my knees started locking up.
Okay.
It just started locking up out of nowhere. I had to push myself to get back to the car.
Yeah.
That's when I blasted the heat on. Then I noticed ever since then, all of a sudden I caught COVID. And mind you, I wasn't around nobody. I was around family. I was around everybody. None of them got sick.
The way the disease work is, you can touch an ink pen or touch anything or even like breathe around somebody because it's such a small particle, right? So you could have got sick like that. I mean, I don't think you got sick out of the cold air because it was the wintertime you was running because disease can't live in cold, right?
It was like March, you know what I mean, around that time.
Okay, so it was one, I mean, you could have got it from the air.
I don't know. But you know what? It was very awkward where I was when I was jogging.
Yeah.
Remember, this was during the time everything was shut down. I was behind Hines Drive, that trail behind.
Oh, okay. I used to live over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was over there.
Yeah.
My thinking is they was doing something behind it, maybe testing some radiation. I don't know.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
A lot of people don't remember in 2020 when the pandemic started coming around. That's the same time 5G went online, and it was slight radiation. And I believe once they cut it on a little bit, everybody got hit with that wave. That's my opinion. Allegedly, but we got to say that.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if it walks like a duck and quacks, it's a duck.
And that was during the same time. You notice all the cell phone towers was changing.
Yeah.
That started looking more like spaceships.
Yeah.
Can I ask you another? Have you heard any theories about these LED blue lights? Because I don't know if you be driving, the blue ones when you drive, they don't feel right when I drive under.
I saw something not long ago. What is it doing? Is it lowering your frequency or something like that?
I don't know anything about. I didn't know if you knew something about.
I know because like I didn't really pay much attention. A lot of stuff come across my feed because a lot of people want to know information want to ask me if I know anything about it. But I saw a picture and it was like a guy on the highway and they was talking about something about the LED lights and I didn't really look into it. But now that you brought it to my attention, I'm definitely gonna look into it.
When I was driving under them, especially about 2022, 2021, I didn't feel right. I felt something different. Like my body was being scanned, or maybe people who got the jab, it activates something in them.
Yeah, like nanobots or something.
Yeah, so I felt it. I was like, that's something. But I didn't get jabbed up. I was fortunate enough to be in a predicament where I didn't have to. But
I had to get that jab. I want to see my kids. Like,
we talked about it back because this podcast, our first episode was in 2020. They kept deleting our channels and videos because we were talking negative. But one of the main things I was saying was, I feel bad for the people who were in compromising positions where they were forced to get it. Because a lot of people wouldn't have got it if they were not in a lot of people volunteer. Yeah, I want to get it.
I couldn't.
To this day, I know people getting booster shots. I
love my kids, man. I will die for my kids.
Yeah.
And then I was put in a bad situation. Like I had to leave Canada. And when I was able to come back, the only way I can come back is if I got that jab. They could have stuck me 20 times. I'm going to see my kids, man. Like I'm not even about to play. I didn't have a father. Like I had a mom, but I had 11 brothers and sisters, right? So you can't spread all the love across all the kids equally. But man.
And on top of that, we didn't know how long it was going to last back then. All we know is going to 10 straight years of you got to get it or you can't see your people.
I had to get 2 of them before I was able to go. And you know what's you know what? I just remember what fucked me up? No word of a lie. It was July 2022. I went to Canada July 11th, 2022. The next day, July 12th, you don't need to get the jab anymore to get on the plane.
And they start charging people now for taking instead.
I was mad as hell. I'm like, you mean to tell me if I had to wait one day, I didn't have to get that jab and I could have went and seen my kids? Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
That is crazy, man. But hey, it is what it is.
I do want to talk. We were talking off air about, working out and stuff like that.
Let's do it.
What got you into it?
What got me into working out when I was a kid, I was a very skinny dude, man. Like I'm talking about, I was as big as a minute. And, I always had abs. I was always athletic. And one day, what was it? I think I started like officially hitting the gym hard when I was like 17 years old. Like this I used to get called like by my brothers and sisters like a skinny little girl all the time. I don't know why. I'm like, okay, no, I can't do this. So now, once I started working out, I was like, all right, this is good, this is good. And then I started to fill out, started to look better and feel better. I started going really hard when I was like 25, 26. And I started to feel like I couldn't get past like 180 pounds ever. And the reason why is because I wasn't eating enough. Like I'll have my classic 3 meals a day.
Fast metabolism.
Man, I'm talking about crackhead metabolism, man. My 3 meals a day. I met a guy, God rest his soul, my buddy Dustin Cosman, when I was in Canada. He saw me. He's like, man, you look like you can compete. I was like, I've never competed before because like I said, I've always had an athletic physique. He said, let me coach you.
Strong man compete, or what are we talking about?
I was doing bodybuilding competitions. And he was like, let me coach you, and then let's see where it goes. And I had genetics on my side because I never really had to do a whole lot. I never really had to give it 100%. And within a month, and I did it naturally. My first show, I'm going to be honest with everybody. My first show, I'm looking you in the camera, I did a natural competition. And everybody else was not natural on stage. I was the only natural guy on stage. 55 competitors. I got third. I was like, nah, I'm in it. And that's when I did, like men's physique. Yeah, the board shorts, like the surfer shorts and shit. Then I started doing bodybuilding. Like I did classic physique, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I didn't do that naturally, especially at the level of competing I was on. There's no way I could have put that much muscle on that fast.
I hear stories like Ronnie Coleman and people like that. They, the supplements.
Yeah,
they take.
But the thing is this. And I advise completely against, because I didn't start competing until I was in my 30s, right? 33, 34, you know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't get any side effects. That's why I didn't get sick or anything like that. I see a lot of young guys jumping on that crap because they see YouTube and they want to get a nice body. You can completely have a nice body without putting all that synthetic shit in you. I did it because I was at a pro level. But at the same time, just because you take something does not necessarily mean you're going to get the body you want. You have to put in copious amounts of time, eating, sleeping, working out, not, making yourself knowledgeable, because it's a very dangerous sport. I know guys who's competed and they died because they didn't do it right. I know, and also it's a very mentally taxing thing, because like you said earlier, you said if you don't work out, you feel like something's wrong.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. All right. So
Please.
I've been training for over 20 years. I just stopped competing in 2018. When I tell you I was addicted to working out, it was, I didn't care about my family. I didn't even give a fuck about my kids. I was in that gym. I would go to work, go straight to the gym, work straight to the gym. And it's because when you see yourself, you feel so good about yourself. Look at my body, look what I have. You know what I'm saying? I want more, I want more. It's an addiction. I had to learn to take time off so I can get my mind together. Because when I was competing, they said to me, a lot of competitors should go to therapy, because if you lose, it's detrimental to your mental health. People have killed themselves from losing in those competitions, man.
Could I?
Yeah, go ahead,
I'm
brother.
sorry, go ahead. You weren't done. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's okay. Go ahead.
That movie that just came out with Jonathan Majors, did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Your thoughts on it?
It was okay. I mean,
Oh, it wasn't the same lifestyle. It wasn't a good.
It's kind of like that, but it's actually more. They only could put so much in movies, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What made me more addicted to competing, all the attention I was getting. Yeah, I was making some money. I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was making a lot of money. I mean, I'm sorry, I was making some money, and it made me feel good. It made me feel like I was accomplishing something. And then I had to come to the realization that these trophies is going to collect dust. I'm missing out on my kids' growth and development. You know what I'm saying? So I had to walk away from it. I still work out. I don't work out as hard as I used to work out because, I'm in my 40s now. But, I believe this. If it makes you feel good, go as hard as you can. But you also got to make sure this is good too. Because once you lose this is going to follow right after.
Yep.
Now, I do want, thank you, my asking. Going back to you talking about rest, like resting your body.
Okay, yeah.
How long should a person rest to,
Okay, so it depends on the level of working out, right? So let me ask you, how long have you been working out for?
So I was like 16.
16, but just working out or actually training, because it's two completely different entities.
Well, I used to be in boxing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. I did that for about 4 years.
So your body's conditioned.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Then I transfer over to weightlifting.
So I do this. This is how my training schedule is, all right? And it's going to talk about rest, all right? Right now I'm on a PPL split, so I do push-pull legs, and then I have an active rest day, and then I do push-pull legs, all right? I train hard as shit, and if I feel like I need to take a month off, I'm going to take a month off because my body's conditioned for that. You know what I'm saying? I can take off my shirt, and you will look at me and be like, this nigga never stopped working out. I'm talking about like diced as shit because I've been training, I've conditioned my body for so long, right? I can take that time off. For a person who's actually trying to build muscle, I say at least 2 rest days during the week for a novice person, a person who's been training for a little while. You can have 1 rest day. But I pretty much say go according to how your body feels. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe you can ever overtrain yourself. I believe if you do chest Monday and chest Tuesday and chest Wednesday, now you're moving yourself from an anabolic state to a catabolic state because you're going to start losing muscle because you're burning the muscle too much. But if you're doing it right, 1 rest day a week is good, 2 rest days. You don't have to take 2 to 3 weeks off or anything like that. I just do it because it feels good for me. But if it gets to the point to where mentally you're like, you can't help yourself but go to the gym, I need you to take at least a week off so you can relax your nervous system. Because you can't work out properly with an overtaxed nervous system.
You got a good point about that because I recently took 2 days off from the gym.
And your ass is over there like, I need to hurry up and go back, isn't it?
It was, but when I started doing cardio, I'm like, damn, this feels actually kind of better.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's talk about that because with a lot of, and I want to make sure everybody know this, okay? Ladies and gentlemen alike, if you want to build a good body, do not start doing cardio first. Don't. Please don't. Go in the gym, do 7 minutes on the treadmill on the incline, stretch, get your joints moving and shit like that so you can get your body warmed up. Work out at least 45 to 90 minutes, then do your cardio after. Mm-hmm. That's how you build muscle because what happens is this, you raise your nitric oxide levels, you increase the blood flow, you got your joints all moving, now your body is in a anabolic state. It's like, okay, we're moving, now we can start building muscle. People always say, I want to lose weight first and then build muscle. Stupidest damn thing. Because do high intensity training, okay? I always do high intensity training, okay? So for example, week 1, I usually do this, 8 to 15 reps, which is hypertrophy. Week 2, I do 20 to 25 reps, which is endurance. Week 3, I do strength, 1 to 6, okay? You keep your body guessing like that because your body is like a supercomputer. It will remember what you do. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're gonna go into a plateau. Keep your body guessing. Rest is important. I advise you to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day. You know what I'm saying? You cannot build a good body on 4 hours of sleep. I don't care what you're putting in your body. You can put the blood of Jesus in your body. You will not build a great body. You know what I'm saying? Drink as much water as you can. When you want to lose weight, I advise men and women alike 3 to 4 liters of water a day. You're flushing your body of all them impurities and all those toxins and everything like that. Go to the sauna, hit the sauna at least 3 times a week because you're flushing your body again. And that should actually add 7 years to your life too. Yeah. A lot of people hit that sauna.
What were you saying about cationic and something? Those 2 words you kept using. You say your body.
Oh, catabolic.
And what's the other one?
Anabolic.
What's the difference?
Okay. Catabolic is wasteful. Like with people who have like diseases like cancer, you're catabolic. Your body's eating itself. Okay. Anabolic, you're growing. It's like you're like a plant. You're growing. You're being fed all the nutrients you need. You know what I'm saying? You're getting the rest you need. That's how you're growing.
And what triggers both of them?
Cortisol. Stress can trigger a catabolic state.
Okay.
An anabolic state, when you don't stress, when you rest, when you eat right, when you don't have negative mindset, it can keep you very anabolic. Very. That's how you listen. It's part of the reason why I don't get sick, man. I agree. I'm telling you, if I ever got sick, you can ask anybody that know me. 2 days max, and it's like a mild whatever, like a stuffy nose. That's it.
Now I do got a few questions.
Yeah.
First off, what's your thoughts on creatine?
It's great for you. Just do it right.
Because I almost died. Fuck, nobody didn't teach me
taking too much creatine. See, creatine, your kidneys create creatine on its own. Supplement creatine. I say this: when you get the bottle, and I had sponsors, and I'm telling you, they lie to you all the time, man. Don't believe any of those sponsors. They fucking lie because it's all about consuming and it's all about spending money, right? Mm-hmm. I barely, and I say this to you, I barely use supplements. My supplements are food. This is what I do. I take a pre-workout, a BCAA, and collagen. I use that, and I get powdered carbs because I need I lift heavy. So I need the carbohydrates so I can actually have the strength so I can raise my glycerin levels, right? So I use that. When you're taking creatine, if you're not drinking a gallon of water, you're going to flood your kidneys, man. I promise you. I don't think the creatine is what almost killed you, though. Well, you said you almost died.
I'm the type of man, I don't read stuff. Like you put a couch together, I just do it. I don't read it. I didn't read it. I just put some in the thing, drank it. Yeah. My chest was hurting for like 3 days. And I told one of my old coworkers, like, man, I'm not feeling right. My chest.
The creatine did that?
Yeah, he was like, man, creatine, I think it speeds you. It do something to the heart, though.
It doesn't.
Okay, then, baby.
It was something probably else.
It was something else that made you
possibly, but nonetheless, I was like, yeah, I never used creatine.
Is it just creatine that you would take?
I can't remember. It was so long ago, but I know I had creatine.
I don't think that's what you had.
Listen, you had some other shit.
Yeah, that wasn't creatine.
Or maybe some cheap creatine. I don't know.
It don't matter the price of the creatine.
Yeah, concrete. That's what it was.
No, I used to take concrete, and they never did that to me. Listen, the creatine has to filter through your liver and your kidneys, right? You gotta drink water to get rid of that. You know, everything like that. And I think maybe you had an anxiety attack or
possibly
maybe you had a Red Bull or
no, I don't drink that.
A 5-hour energy or anything like that. That's like I've never known. You're the only person I've ever heard say creatine did that to you. I mean, maybe you have a negative reaction to it.
Maybe that's it.
I can't say that. It's not, but yeah.
I do got one more question about those competitions.
Yeah.
They be tanning, man. The first time I seen that tan,
I tan the hell up that shit.
I'm talking about the first time I seen white people tan. I was like, is this blackface?
No. So it's a spray tan, bro.
Okay.
So like what it is because of the light. Like you see these lights here. Imagine those time 100.
I mean, I heard when I did my research, they say they tan because it makes their muscles reflect better for the judges.
For the judges, yeah. You got to get it just right though. They spray the hell out of you.
So what's it's
a bronzer.
I was about to ask,
They do make it look dark.
What I guess the best color that most people wish they were for that type of sport would
be
like
the only color you have to be for those shows.
Okay.
You can't be too bright.
What if you're too black though? Or is that?
I got a homeboy. When I tell you, he is literally the color black. Like talking about like fucking
Like this?
matte black. No,
Like
nigga,
Wesley
the nigga
Snipes or
like
Matt Black? Okay.
blacker.
So, but I'm saying,
Damn.
do he got stuff to lighten up, or is he?
No,
just,
they had to. Yeah, because the bronzer is lighter than his black ass. So
Oh,
yeah,
so
but
okay.
I'm pretty
Damn.
light. So they had to spray the bronzer on you to make you look dry, and everything like that. So they had to. No matter, people's like, why you got to get tan? You black as hell. It's not because he's black as hell. It's because they need to they need to spray that stuff on you to make you look
You would
bronze
think
and dry.
just some grapeseed oil or something would do
No,
it, but
bro.
is that,
They don't want. No, you don't want to be oily. Ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got to be like you said.
I thought that stuff
dry.
was
You gotta
oil.
get dry. Yeah.
Now, I do got a question to ask you. For people out there who want to lose weight, what type of foods they need to be eating?
I was hoping you asked me this question because I was having this conversation with a friend of mine at the gym a couple of days ago. So it's not about the food you eat. I eat everything. And when I say I eat everything, I don't deprive myself of pizza, cake, fried chicken. I'm not a big on fried food, ever. But you have to keep it within your calorie deficit. So a person who's heavy set and they want to lose weight, the worst thing you can do is, I'm not going to eat. No, you need to eat because, like I said, your body is a supercomputer. It's going to remember that you're not going to be fed. Now, the way it works is this. You can eat more food to lose weight, or you can eat more food to gain weight and build muscle.
Right.
Now, I have a low body fat. I eat 7 times a day. And I'm not talking about little tiny meals, I eat big meals every day. My body knows it's going to be fed in the next 2.5 hours. So it's going to do everything it needs to do, give me all the nutrition I need within that 2.5 hours to make room for me to have more food. When you're heavy and you want to lose weight, eat the food. Train your body that it's going to eat again. I'll advise you to eat clean, not go off and eating chips and everything. If you still want to eat those chips, how about this? Say a person wants to lose weight, they're having a 2,000 calorie diet every single day. Your bag of chips, say your bag of chips is 500 calories. Now you only have 1,500 calories left to eat. You cannot go over that. So you better choose wisely what you're going to eat next. That's how your body's going to lose weight. You can continue to eat what you want. You just have to time it and eat it the right way. Don't diet. My coach used to always say this, you don't diet, you eat for your goals. So, only time I ever actually dieted, and it wasn't really a diet because I still had a lot of damn food, was like a week before I got on stage, which was peak week. And I had to eat clean, like almost no water, no fats or anything like that. But throughout the year, I eat what the hell I want because I keep it within my deficit.
So people got it wrong when they said, look, I got to fast. Well, fasting is good.
I love fasting.
But I'm talking about like when people restrict themselves, like I'm not eating nothing at all.
No, well, that's the worst thing you can do because you need the nutrient to get through the day. Like you need fat for your brain. Your brain is 98% fat. So why not eat something?
Got a good point.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have food. You can't think without food. You
Yes.
can actually make yourself sick like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to lose weight, eat the right kind of foods. You can have salads. You can have chicken breasts. You can have this. I just say, you know what? Check this out. What is it? 3 months ago, I had some issues, right? And it was issues with my kidneys, right? I had got carbon monoxide poison once. So your kidneys can't filter out carbon monoxide poison, right? So I went to the doctor, got some blood work and everything done. And like I said, I felt 100% fine. My blood work came back. The only thing on my blood work that came back normal was me not having any diseases. That's it. My cholesterol was high as hell. My triglycerides was high. My kidney function was like 59%. And I didn't even know why. And this is why. I got to a point, because I always work. I was just eating and not, I kept going over my calorie deficit. Instead of having 4,000 calories, I was having 10,000 calories a day. Eat a large pizza. Then I have burgers and fries. Like I'm doing that 7 times a day. I felt amazing. Listen, I've never felt so good in my life, bro. Never. And my doctor, same day, he said, hey, can we talk? I was like, well, he said, your blood work looked terrible. What the hell are you doing? Are you eating terribly? I said, I always work and I just go grab something quickly. I'm going over my calories. He said, you got to stop doing that. So I said, okay, I'll fix it. I'm telling you right now, sugar is not your friend, okay? I was always addicted to sugar, man. And I stopped having sugar. I went cold turkey a month, right? When I tell you, I looked younger, I can hear better, I can see, I wear glasses, I can't see shit. I can see better, I can smell better, my taste buds was like back to normal. It was crazy. And I dropped like 15 pounds within that month. And I'm not talking about 15 pounds of muscle. I literally look like an action figure. I could have walked on stage and won a show. I just took sugar out of my diet. I kept eating everything else, but I stopped having sugar.
You know, sugar goes straight into your bone marrow because it stops your bones from producing good blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and like listen, you want to lose weight? Remove sugar completely. And I'm not talking about like fruits. No. Maybe have apples and bananas and oranges, but don't have high sugary fruits like mangoes, pineapples, and shit like that. Yo, like even if you got diabetes, man, it will get rid of the diabetes. It'll get rid of cancer. Also, people who have cancer, you notice how we got so much cancer here in the United States? Mm-hmm. Go over to the Middle East. A lot of people don't have cancer over there because the cancer treatment over there don't have no sugar.
I'll say this. I agree with most of what you said except for at the end. I think you could eat all fruits because it's fructose. There's a difference between glucose, sucrose, and fructose.
No,
fructose
we don't want, the reason why I said don't have all fruits because your glucose, your sugar will go up. Certain fruits make your sugar go up in your blood.
See, I didn't know that. I just thought all sugar directly from fruits are fructose.
Sugar is sugar, but like the other sugar, the refined shit, not good for you.
Oh yeah, that's not good for you. Or sucrose and glucose and it's so many.
No, I know what you mean. You're on the right track. Yeah. No, we in the same book. We just on different pages. Yeah. No, the thing is, like I said, if you want to lose weight, remove sugar. In 30 days, I swear to you, you will not even recognize yourself.
Now, if you want to take it deeper, I would say Arnold, what was his name? Eric. He had a book called The Mucusless Diet.
I heard about that.
Dr. Sebi adopted. Mm-hmm. Man, that mucus is starch.
All diseases.
If you stop with anything that puts mucus in your body or starch in your body and no sugar, man, stuff gonna
because that white bread also
impurities falling out your body.
You want to get rid of mucus? Have mullein tea every day.
I got it upstairs.
Have mullein tea it'll get rid of all the mucus out of your mucus is the reason for all diseases, man. All diseases in your body. It stays in your body.
You have parasites too, though.
Yeah. Well, we all have parasites. And I strongly advise you guys, every 3 months, do a parasite cleanse. Have papaya seeds, blend it up, have it for a week. You start seeing that shit come out of your body.
Cloves, black walnut.
Yeah.
Green.
Do your research. You can hear what I'm saying and everything like that. But do your research. Do your research on how to clean your body. Do your research on how to make your blood more alkaline. Do your research on how to, clear your mind and everything like that.
Can I ask you this? I'm sorry for cutting.
No, you're good, brother. Go ahead.
You said papaya seeds.
Yeah.
Some people say you're not supposed to chew them. Some people say you are supposed to chew them.
You ain't chewing nothing. You blending that up.
That's what I was going to say.
You can't chew those things, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You blend it all up.
I didn't know because some people say, no, you just take them whole. But I'm like, unless you bust it open and get to the real nutrients.
No, blend it up.
I didn't know.
So do you blend it up and put them in something? Like, what do you put it in? Or you just...
I'm not blending. No, I'm put it in a smoothie.
Okay.
Like I'll buy a papaya, I scrape all the seeds out, cut a few pieces of in there and put some bananas, some strawberries and everything. Maybe put some whey protein in there, bam.
Now I do want to ask you, we was talking about water. Is there a specific type of water you should drink? Just regular purified?
Spring water.
Spring water?
Exactly.
Listen, man, I'm glad you asked me that. If I'm lying, God strike me down right now. I was in Food Giant grocery store over there on Greenfield. It was his brother. He worked for Absolpure, okay? I'm calling it out. He worked for Absolpure. And I'll grab some purified water. He looked around. He said, hey, man, put that shit back. I'm saying, why? It's water. He said, it's not. It's tap water. It's not purified. We put that shit from the faucet and put it in the bottom and sell it to y'all. Here, take the spring water. I've never touched anything other than spring water after that. And then they have an app I use called Yuka.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Use the Yuka app. You scan what's best for you. Mm-hmm. That saved my life, man. I don't put anything in my body because when you put shit in your body, you sin against your body. Your body is a kingdom. You don't own it. Your body is a house for your soul. So you sin against your body when you put impurities in it, man.
Now, Ken, I want to go deeper in this conversation about GMOs and how food is made is not nowadays. Mm-hmm. I would notice, like back in the day, our people would grow food, and we would look the best we have ever.
Yeah.
I mean, the dudes were like stick skinny, the women in shape. Today, everybody got a calorie count. Everybody got to do this and do that to really get in shape.
I don't think it's the genetically modified fruits and vegetables we have. I think it's the overconsumption of the bad foods we have that make people fat. Because a lot of people don't realize lemons don't exist in nature on their own. And then the carrots we have don't look like the carrots we had back in the 50s. So they changed a lot of the food. So food's been getting genetically modified for years. They just told us about it not long ago.
Even
Right.
watermelons used to
Even
look different. They
watermelons,
weren't
yeah.
all red on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they have different color watermelons. They got yellow watermelons and everything like that. So, but they've been genetically modifying food for 50, 100 years.
Yes,
It's just that they just told us about it now.
exactly.
That's all. Yeah.
Even the meat consumption, when it comes to the fast food, that's not even real meat.
That shit, it's not that it's not real meat. The meat that we're eating is stressed. It's full of adrenaline, right? So I encourage everybody to get halal meat, right? Halal meat means that the animal is killed the correct way because you understand adrenaline floods the meat, and that's why some people get cancer, get sick. Adrenaline just kills the meat. So if you kill the animal the right way by slicing the throat like the good book tells us to do, then the meat won't be stressed.
Yeah, because I know they shock the animals and do all that stuff too.
I've seen, man, look, bro, if you ever seen that shit in real life, it'll make you want to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tortured animals.
And them,
yeah.
they be those animals be lined up. They be crying the
And
ones
those
in line because
animals,
they know what's
when
happening.
they say animals don't have souls, y'all lying. They do. They have souls. They know.
In fact, I think they're more spiritual than us.
It's not that they're more spiritual than us. They're connected to the Earth's magnetic field more than we are.
Because they ground.
They ground.
Other than if they
We're
got
not grounded.
Yeah.
Because our frequencies are lower because of music, because of the food, because of the negative thoughts. Animals don't have that.
Because of the rubber on our feet.
Yeah, and then we don't even because the rubber on our feet. We don't. There you go.
Yeah.
We got the rubber because we're moving our magnetic connection to the earth. Well, I'm not walking around barefoot. I'm sorry. I mean,
You don't go in your backyard and take off your you don't do that.
I'll be back there hugging the shit out of my trees and walking in my
yeah.
backyard.
So you know.
When the snow isn't outside, I'm back there doing it.
Yeah, I do,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
do it every morning, and my dogs be looking at me like, "What this nigga over here doing?" I'm over here like breathing, hands in the air.
Man, trust me, I do it. I'll be on my front porch and people will look at me like he don't got no
No,
shoes.
go out there in the grass, get connected to the earth. It's
I do that.
super important, man. Because like when the snow is gone, I have a ritual I do every morning. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I look at myself in the mirror, say my mantras and my affirmations and stuff like that. I go outside and I stand on the grass and I do box breathing and everything. That's super important. Man.
What's box breathing?
So when you breathe in, like you take 4 seconds to breathe in, hold your breath for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then hold your breath for 4 seconds. Navy SEALs do it. It calms your nervous system. It makes you relaxed, right?
And it put, I want to say, more oxygen in your brain.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's super. It also strengthens your lungs as well. It's super important.
But you call it what, box breathing?
It's box breathing.
Because I know
four.
it as diaphragmatic breathing, unless they're two separate things.
No, it's the same. It's box breathing. It's four, like a box. You know, like a square.
And you
Four.
do it 4 times, right?
Well, I do it 5 to 6 times, or maybe I do it 10 times, but it's 4 seconds. Because you know, a box has 4 sides. That's why it's called box breathing.
Yes.
4, breathe in 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds.
And keep going, yeah.
And keep doing that. Do that for like 5 to 6
And make
rounds.
sure the air makes its way down to the belly of your stomach. Some people breathe into their chest.
No, breathe in through your nose, okay?
But make sure
and
that
then
air
breathe out your mouth. And make sure you mix it because it has to, like you said, to your stomach. It will, if you're stressed out, about to go to a job interview or you're arguing or anything like that, which I don't condone people arguing. Take a few seconds to do some box breathing. It will calm you down like you wouldn't believe, man.
That's interesting you said that because my friend told me that's when your soul starts to rest.
Starts to rest, yeah.
Now, let me
Because,
ask you
go ahead.
I'm sorry for cutting you. When you box breathe, do you hold your arms out or what pose are you in?
I'm holding my arms out like my palms because my palms are out like this
Towards the sun.
because I want the sun because your skin is a mouth too. Like your hands and your feet, they absorb. You know what I'm saying? That's why they so light. They absorb, right?
We know the same knowledge. You just a few pages ahead.
and I'm glad you mentioned that too because you know when people pray, you're like these are your telephone satellites.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why when people close their hands and pray like that,
Hold your hands out.
You're supposed to have.
Yeah, hold your hands
That's
out.
why he see me pray all the time. Like,
That's why when you see Muslims don't pray like this. They
Yeah.
pray like this.
Yeah,
We
pray
go on
like
knees and pray. Yeah.
Because humans, at the end of the day, are circuits. If
Yeah.
you really think about it, bare feet on the ground, and then close the circuit.
Yeah.
If you
We are so
feet on
many
the
of us are so disconnected from the earth, man, that this is why you got so many people are just like out here just messed up. You know what I'm saying? Confused, don't know which way to go. Because they lost their connection from the earth.
I did want to go back because we've been talking on so much stuff.
That's cool.
When you guys were talking about evolution and Yakub.
Yeah.
And I was going to make a comment, something about how those Caucasoid people are always calling us monkeys, but
We got no monkey DNA.
the majority of them are born with tails, literally, and they
Yeah.
get it cut off as babies, and they.
I wouldn't say the majority.
Not the majority.
I say
There's a number.
There's a number of them.
There's a percent.
It's a percentage of them, but yeah. But you got to understand that the way to take a person over is take the mind first, right? So once you control the mind, the body will follow.
Yes.
They don't want you to know who you are. They don't. They like, you know Russia, Vladimir Putin.
Yes.
He opened up that vault.
Yes.
Seen that picture of Jesus?
The Black Russian.
And the black-
That shit didn't get on the news.
And the Black Mary.
Yeah, quickly. You know what I'm saying? Even the president of Venezuela said these exact words. The people in Israel right now are not the chosen people of the Bible. They know who the chosen people of the Bible are. It's us.
Did you hear about that study they tried to do over in the Middle East?
About what?
Basically, the people in Ethiopia tried to do a study on who's a part of the 12 tribes.
Yeah.
Jerusalem, they shut that down quick.
Okay, let me tell you something about Israel. Okay? It's illegal to do a DNA test over there. You can't. Because if you do a DNA test over there, you will realize that you don't come from over there.
Thank you.
Even if
Thank
it's child support.
It's illegal.
All DNA tests.
DNA test is illegal.
I didn't know that.
Did you hear about that? Did you ever read that book called The 13th Tribe?
No.
13th Tribe was by Henry Collier. Can't remember his name, but basically he said if the so-called Jews in Israel right now is the real Jews, it'll be a 13th tribe.
It's the synagogue of Satan. That's
Deuteronomy.
what the Bible says.
The book of Deuteronomy.
The Revelations.
Oh, Revelation. I'm sorry, Revelation.
It's synagogue of Satan.
I did want to say something else. Earlier, you were talking about when they first created man and how they stunted our growth pretty much because they knew we had too much potential to be better
cut
than
our
them.
telomeres.
Yeah.
Telomeres. They shorten our telomeres.
One thing I started thinking about, it's one of my favorite characters in comics, is Silver Surfer. Because Galactus gave him so much power. He was like, dang, technically you're a more potent version of me, which makes you more powerful.
Powerful to me, yeah.
So I didn't know if you ever made that correlation with Silver Surfer or any other
Never
character. Are you
really.
even in the comics? Or like,
Man, what? Yes.
Okay.
When I say I am like all about this, like comics and like anime and everything, that's it. That's all I think. That's all I watch all day.
Well, I just want to ask you just one question before we get to the anime part about doctors. Have you ever heard of this doctor called Greg Braden?
No.
Look him up because I want to have a quick conversation with you about that. He's in the manifestation and stuff like that. What he was talking about is Agenda 2030.
Okay.
The fight for people's humanity.
Yeah.
What he's saying is, like you were saying, the mind is powerful. One of the process of manifestation is the word I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, that's what God was. Oh, Jesus was telling you. I am. Yeah.
I am that I am.
Yeah.
Whatever you put behind the word I am, you're speaking it upon you.
It happens in real life.
Yes.
Let me explain this to you. I am and I will is what I've been always doing. I always say this to myself, and it always worked. And when I tell you I'm so in tune with myself and so in tune with the universe, I see things happen before they happen.
Yes.
And my biggest issue is I always try to change the outcome because I'm like, oh, I can change the outcome. It never changes, man.
Yes.
I know what people are going to say before they say it. Like, for example, today I did.
And you can feel it. I felt
it. Today I did a door for my godmother, right? And then she wanted me to do a different door. So I was like, okay, we're going to do the door in the spring. I said this to myself, Karanji's going to call me. When I say he called me, 5 minutes after I said that, he called me. He said, hey, bro, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And let's do the door. I'm like, okay. I knew he was going to call me. Like, have you ever, say you were in your house and you had this feeling you were forgetting something.
Yes.
You ever ignored it?
No.
I always ignored it. And then I don't ignore it now, but I'm telling you, I feel in my spirit like something's not right, something's off.
Yes.
And then when I get to my destination, damn, I left my wallet, or damn, I left my phone, or anything like that. I was always ignoring that feeling. I never ignored it. You guys know what that is? That's your spirit. That's God in you. Because you know how in the Bible when God breathed the breath of life in you?
Yes.
That's him in you. So this whole thing about like what you were saying, I am.
I am.
What Jesus was saying, I am the great I am. He was talking about the God in you. When Jesus came here, this story about Jesus is not the story that the actual story. Okay,
Break it
he
down.
didn't come here to die for your sin. Listen, don't quote me. I'm just telling you from what I've learned, and I've learned. Billy Carson even said this. I've learned this from a lot of biblical scholars and everything like that. The reason why he was killed was not to die for our sins. Because if you understand, one day to God is 1,000 years.
Yes.
So God already knows you're going to sin 1,000 times before you even sin. So if he knew you were already flawed, why would he have to send somebody to die for your sins when he already know you're going to sin? So this is my thing. The reason why Jesus was killed was this. He got killed because who make the laws? Kings, priests, emperors,
Government.
government. Jesus was a freedom fighter. And he said to these people, he started saying, you don't need the kings. You don't need the churches. You don't need any of that to be in God. Because there's nowhere in the Bible or the Quran that says you got to go to the temple, you got to go to church to actually seek God. Seek God within you. Awaken your third eye. So those people's like, oh, this motherfucker's breaking the system. We will never get money from these people because we need to keep these people under our boot and control them so we can keep this money. That's why they killed Jesus Christ, because he was waking people up to knowing the God within them.
Just like what's happening right now.
And now listen, I said this to you. Our curse is over in 2019, if you didn't know.
I know.
400 years of our curse is over.
1619.
Listen, have you realized how many brothers and how many sisters are waking up? We're doing so much better now. I'm telling you, I see our brothers and sisters waking up every single day. And I felt the shift in my body after 2019. I felt the shift.
You remember the 1619 project they were trying to do? Yeah, and all of a sudden 2019 happened.
Our 400 years is over.
We did our time.
We did our time. And now it's time for us to actually wake up. But and you notice how they pushing so much negativity on us. Like, we got the Bad Girls Club. They pushing our rap on us like crazy, like more violent rap. Our rapping like it was in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? In the 80s when it was a little more positively. You see how, like, for example, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar on some positive shit. They don't push them no more. You pay attention to that?
Well, they pushed them when he had beef, but come on, why would you do that?
Why would you push them when you brazen up being positive? You want black folk and people to unite. Yeah. They not pushing that no more.
And look, no disrespect, but look at the NBA YoungBoy concerts.
Man, yeah.
Just saying, that's all I'm gonna say.
What is that? Like, what is he?
Are you into blood types at all?
Oh, of course.
Because they say here in America is the highest population of O negative blood types. Do you know anything about that?
Your blood type. I can show you how many missed calls I got from Red Cross Blue Shield. Mm-hmm. I mean, not Red Cross. The Red Cross. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe I'm.
Don't say your blood type online though. Were you about to say yours online?
I'm not gonna say it, but listen. I believe I have 2 blood types, which is the same alphabet, just a positive and a negative. Red Cross knows that, and my doctor knows that. And they call me every day. They call me every fucking day. I'm not even lying to you, brother.
You know, low key, you kind of said too much already right there.
You're not a donor, are you?
Let's keep it.
What?
Like,
blood donor?
Not a donor?
I'm not an organ donor, no.
Oh, yeah, that's all.
Yeah. No, fuck no. Because I got stories for days, man. Yeah. And you can strap me to
They don't try. If you put that
No. Let me listen. You can strap me to a lie detector test, and if you think I'm lying, God strike me down. I was 21 years old. This is when I was 22 years old. This is when I was free of cancer. Mm-hmm. I was in the gym. I was in Fitness USA. You know, that was a while ago because they don't have those places no more. Yeah. This white man came up to me. He was like 90 years old. He said, "Young brother, let me talk to you." And I was like, "What do you need?" Because I was working in the back. He said, "You're in very good shape. I need you to be careful." I said, "What do you mean, sir?" He said, "A rich man like me, if I needed a heart or an organ, sometimes we just make people have freak accidents, and now I got my heart." Mm-hmm. It blew me away. So I'm looking. He said, "I will never do something like that." But he said, "I just want you to know that your people have the blood of the lamb, and they use your people to get organs and give them organs to people."
He sounded like one of the small hats.
He said, "Huh? A small hat?"
He sounded like a small hat.
No, he wasn't a small hat.
Oh, he wasn't?
Definitely wasn't a small hat. Just a regular old dude. He was sitting there putting his clothes on. He was like, "Yeah, this happens all the damn time." Look up this documentary called The Black Market Organ Trade. You notice how so many kids, especially kids of color, melanated kids, come up missing every year? It's always the same number every year.
Oh, what is it called? Adrenochrome.
Yeah. No, it's not even about the adrenochrome.
No, I'm saying, but adrenochrome is what. Go ahead.
It's not about the adrenochrome, okay?
You said it's called black market what?
The black market organ trade. You probably won't even
find
it.
Trail?
Organ trade.
Okay.
You probably won't even find it.
Could we touch on that for a minute? Because Dick Gregory said a long time ago that's what's happening during the 92 riots. You remember?
That happens every damn year.
Because when people get arrested, like the 92 riots, Hurricane Katrina, where it's a mass hysteria, a lot of people go missing.
They're doing that right now in Palestine, too. You ever notice how so many of those people die and now those bodies are being returned with no organs?
Yeah, Palestine and the people that's getting migrated back to their countries.
They do it in all third world countries. Like, you know, my kids are half Filipino. Their mother's Filipino, right? They do it in the Philippines. They do it in Nicaragua. They do it in like India, Venezuela. They do it all the time, man. Look up that documentary is crazy as hell.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Black market organ trade, man. There are so many people that come up missing every year. It was a young brother who actually got killed, and his mom they tried to bury it, but they said he fell in between two gym mats and suffocated.
I was just about to bring that up to you, dog.
He didn't have his fucking organs. Those two boys killed that boy.
I know they did.
You know what happened though? Mm-hmm. They sent his body to
they sent his body to an outside.
No, they sent it to. I want to say I thought the FBI got a hold of it first in the organ. Then when somebody else got a hold of the body, it's like the organs are missing.
Yeah.
But the first group of people, I want to say the FBI or somebody had it first. They didn't report that the organs.
They do it all the time.
They said that's what happened to Kanika Jenkins.
Yeah.
And a few people, when they get exonerated out the ground, they be like, where the organs that was supposed to be buried out?
The funeral homes has a lot to do with that too, because like what is it? A kidney is like $50,000 or something. A heart is like $100,000.
Melanin itself, a gram of melanin.
Yeah, $398 a gram or something like that. It's crazy. Yeah.
What is his name? I want to say his name is Abdullah, the Black Mortuary. I forgot his name, but he's a mortician out of Chicago, and he talks about that too.
Yeah.
He said, notice when they get the body back from one of these young ends who's a part of these so-called crimes, they fill the bones up with PCP pipe.
Yeah.
They don't talk about that. And they put them in like a double coffin.
They take the marrow. They take they take the marrow. They take the kidneys and all the liver, everything.
Now let me ask you this: that over-the-counter drug, I think it's called melatonin.
That's not
the same thing though. I always wondered, like, if they do the DNA test on melatonin, would it come back?
No. Your body produces melatonin on its own. And I need to say this about melatonin. Stop giving it to your fucking kids. It stunts their puberty. Don't give it to your kids, okay? You shouldn't even take melatonin. It'll shrink your manhood, bro.
You know what else shrink your manhood?
Wearing tight underwear too.
Over there in Asia and China and stuff, they mess with soy. At least for black people.
Listen, soy doesn't shrink your manhood.
No, it makes you infertile.
No, you have to eat a fucking shit ton of soy to make you infertile, because what it is, soy is a vegetable that makes you have more estrogen, right? Mm-hmm. And you have to eat lots of it. You have to be eating it for years for it to actually affect you like that. If you have a soybean or some soy milk right now, it's not going to affect you very much.
See, with my understanding of it, because biologically we're different. Black people, when they consume soy, it makes the male infertile. I want to say Asians and people of other descent, it don't really affect them like that.
The reason is this, and my doctor explained this to me as well. Our melanin is the reason why we absorb things better and differently. Mm-hmm. Like, this is why if you look at bodybuilders, all the black bodybuilders look like they come from a different planet. Their bodies is insane. Sports, any sport we get in, we dominate it. It's because of our melanin. You hear how we sing? Mm-hmm. We're so connected to the spiritual world and the universe because of our melanin. That's why we sound different when we sing.
Our creativity.
It's because of the melanin. There's many different melanin types, but when people lack the melanin that we have, they don't sound like us, they don't move like us, they don't dance like us, they don't absorb like us. Like, if you understand, I know people who are white, who smoke crack, and they function just like me and you. But I know black people who smoke crack, they gone. Mm-hmm. They gone. Because we absorb everything.
Makes sense why they put it in our communities too.
Bro, when I tell you, we absorb everything differently than anyone. Do. So that's the reason, like what you just said, you could be 100% right, because we absorb things differently, right? So yeah, but I don't think it makes us makes you lose your dick or anything like that, you know.
Well, they say allegedly when we cook, that's why our food tastes, because we taste on a deeper level.
Because it's your melanin.
And we can see. That's why if your eyes aren't brown, you don't see the full spectrum that the average quote unquote human would see. Once you go green eyes, gray eyes, blue eyes, you don't see what everybody else.
That's true to a certain extent, because you got to understand that on our spectrum we see maybe a million different colors. You ever notice how, say you're sitting with your dog and your dog look into the space and start barking at something?
Well, they spectrum is vast.
Their spectrum is way more vast than ours.
I think they see spirits, dogs and cats.
No, this is what I was about to get into, because you know they just proved that we live in a parallel universe. You know that, right? They proved that at, what is it, CERN, with the particle collider?
Yeah. Hadron Collider.
They just created a damn universe, honestly, a tiny one.
No, they got those everywhere.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So with the way the universes work, it laps, right? It laps over each other, right? So You ever felt like sometimes you just get that chill?
Yeah.
In the old folklore, a spirit just walked through you? Could be real because everything is intertwined and connected. We just can't see on that color spectrum, but your dog can see it. Your cat can see it. You know what I'm saying? Kids can see it. Like little kids, they can see it.
Now, can I ask you? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brothers.
No, telepathy. I think that's real too.
That's 100% real.
You want to know why I say that? Because in movies, they make fun of it. Like, case in example, like in Atlanta. I don't know if you ever watched that show or not.
No, never watched Atlanta.
Well,
It's a good show.
well, in the show Atlanta, it was an episode where, you know, the kid was adopted by the white family. And they showed, and in
You
the
gotta
end,
say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Watch that episode.
watch the episode. It'll make sense when you watch it.
Yeah.
In the end, they showed the black kids talking like, and you
each
can see
other.
the words across the room.
Yeah.
But that's not the only show. There's plenty of shows you see black people make eye contact like,
We had that telepathy, but back to the Anunnaki. Okay, they say we only use 10% of our brain. We definitely use 100% of our brain, but there's parts of our brain that doesn't light up.
They're dormant.
Okay, they're dormant, right? Just like our DNA, we only use 2% of our DNA, and 98% of it is our junk DNA.
Yep.
Some people DNA, some things is activated. Like for example, there was this kid, he hit his head, right? A little black boy hit his head, woke up speaking fluent Spanish, never spoke Spanish a day in his life. And they try to understand why. There are so many dormant parts of our brain. So maybe we're operating at 10%, but we're using 100% of our brain. So we don't understand what's going on up here. So telepathy is definitely real. There's parts of our brain that's just asleep. Like people back in the ancients back in the day had telepathy. They used telepathy.
and time travel. They just proved that's real too.
You know it's
A
real.
lot of these kids with autism, they got ability. This is kid with autism. His mother said he never talked. She took him one day to some type of Japanese or Asian grocery store. He started speaking fluent Mandarin or something.
Because people think that autism is like some type of like disability, which is actually a superpower. My best friend's son has autism. Smartest kid in his class. You seen that movie Accountant?
Yeah, with Ben
Accountant?
Affleck.
He has you watch it, please. He has autism. Yeah, 1 and 2. He has autism, and it gives you the understanding of how autism works. Just like it's a show called The Good Doctor.
I haven't seen that.
He's a doctor with autism, the smartest doctor in the entire hospital. But people think he's not very smart because he has autism. Autism, honestly, is a superpower, man.
I
That
agree.
remind me of that movie Sling Blade with Billy Bob Thornton.
Sling Blade, I remember.
You remember same thing.
He
people
had a
thought-
little more than autism. He had something else.
Yeah, but he was smart though.
He was definitely smart. He was crazy as hell too. So.
Sling Blade.
He was crazy as hell, brother. Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever heard of Simeon Toko?
Simeon Toko.
Allegedly, he was a black guy who showed up, I want to say, in about the 1950s.
He was from Angola.
Was he? Okay, go ahead. Keep talking.
And allegedly, he had the same abilities as Jesus.
And they tried to kill him?
They tried to kill him more than
Yes,
once.
I heard that. And they put his body inside of a box and burned it up and blew it up. And they separated
it
his...
in a-
They cut his heart out, too.
He came back
He
and
reappeared in front of, I want to say, the UN or something.
said... It was on the plane. He reappeared. He said he's going to leave, but there's a lot more people on his planet just like him. He's going to come back. How about this? You guys, it was this guy who was a U.S. Navy veteran. He also was... He worked
General
for NASA.
Byrd?
I don't know who he was, but he said that... when the moon landing, he said when they did the moon landing, that they cut off the recording because there was a spaceship up there that was about a mile long, and there was black men
7
off
foot
that
tall.
spaceship about 7 foot tall. You know what I'm
And
saying?
they look like they've never been
They look
defeated
like
ever.
They've been defeated ever. He said they look like a conqueror, like came from a planet that conquers. Yeah.
Yeah, he also said they had weapons like
They had
huge,
weapons that were
like-
so big.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
remember
was
that.
crazy. I remember that. Yeah.
It's another one I want to say. They said that when they went on the moon, they found a spaceship that must have crashed hundreds of millions of years ago.
And then
but it was a black woman.
Yeah, I seen that. That was actually real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you guys a video of this girl was using ChatGPT to talk about that.
Now, have you ever read the book "Behold a Pale Horse" by William Cooper?
No,
You should read that.
no,
one.
it's actually in my reading list.
We got it over there somewhere. Well,
It's over there next
that's
to
over there. Yeah, we got.
that blue book. You see it? Yeah,
right here?
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper.
Okay, cool.
He was part of naval intelligence. He was killed by the Arizona State Troopers in, I want to say, 1999. But in that book, he talks about naval intelligence in connection with UFOs.
See this book.
Yeah, Behold a Pale Horse. Look at the cover. The cover even telling you a lot.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
try to get an older copy because this is not redacted. This is they tweaked it. You know, once you get the originals, they just gonna be more expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, but read that book when you get a chance.
Okay, no, it's actually in my Audible on
Yeah.
my wish list. So, okay, I'll get that. I'll get that.
Now, you mind we change the subject a little bit. Let's go to anime. I know we've been talking about
All right.
deep stuff, anime.
Yeah.
What's your favorite anime and why?
I gotta go with my Dragon Ball because
Dragon
I'm
Ball
a
Z?
big
Okay.
fan of Goku and everything like that. But
Wait, time out.
Every-
Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Super. Did you watch that yet?
I watched it.
Yeah. I've also watched, a lot of people don't know about this. They have something called Dragon Ball Heroes. Did you guys ever watch that? Mm-hmm. It has all the what ifs and everything like that. Shit was crazy. But Dragon Ball Z is, any Dragon Balls actually, except fuck GT.
I knew you was gonna say it. I knew you was gonna say that.
That shit ain't, I don't know what that shit is, but no.
Oh,
no,
actually, I'm
GT.
the only one that
No, hold on, I want to
You
know
the
the
only one
reason
that
why.
like it?
because they were little, man.
Just when I thought you were here.
What's your reason why? I want to know why.
The reason why I like Dragon Ball because you got the whole story of Goku, right? How he grew up, how he triumphed and everything like that. And then even though you see like Vegeta, right? Mm-hmm. Vegeta has the greatest story of all time.
I think so.
Because of what he went through and he changed. Like he has the best character development. You can fight me on that. You know what I'm saying? His character development is bar none. He was a villain. Now he's a family man. You know what I'm saying? And he loves Earth just as much as Goku.
He don't want to admit it, but he loves Goku.
Of course
that's
he
his,
does, man. That's
bro,
his ride or die, man.
You know what I say? I've always hated about Dragon Ball Z.
What up, though?
They never brought back. I wish they would bring back like, I'm blanking on the name. Nappa, Raditz, and people so they can see Vegeta's growth. Like, bro,
They
back in the
actually
day.
are because this is what to happen. They just announced that they're going to have a movie about Vegeta's origin story.
Really?
That's happening this year. Yeah.
What did you think of when
Is it
Vegeta-
live action or?
No, fuck no. You can't do
I'm
live action.
about to
Dragon Ball.
say.
This is out of
they had that live action?
We don't talk about. That's something we don't speak about.
I'm just making sure because they've been
We don't
bombing on
speak
that.
about
was
that
bad.
movie.
They've
That
been
was the
bombing
one-
on that.
Yeah, that was. We don't speak about that.
No, just
But
make
yeah,
sure.
What did you think about when Vegeta's random ass brother showed up? That little skinny boy, he showed up.
It was. I guess they just used that to like have a filler.
I don't know why they
wasn't
did. Was that canon? Do you?
No, it's not. No. A lot of the movies aren't canon, but now they're going to make a lot of the movies canon. Like they're going to remake Dragon Ball Super according to the actual manga, because the manga is different than the actual TV show.
It usually is.
So when they make it according to the manga, they're going to actually bring in new episodes. He might end up being canon.
I think Bardock, not Bardock, the green, the Brawley is officially canon now.
Oh, Brawley's officially canon. He should have been canon years ago.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, this Brawley is way better than the other Brawley.
What other animes you like?
I'm into Solo. You ever watch Solo Leveling?
I never seen that one.
Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Let's hear what you got to say about Solo.
ahead, no,
I want to hear what you got to say.
Bruh, they bit off so much shows to create that.
But tell me that shit ain't top.
Oh,
It ain't
it's top though. I can't deny it. They
When I
created
tell
something
you,
great.
listen, watch it. Watch Solo Leveling, bro. It's insane, man.
Well, I'll write it down and see.
It is. He's definitely freaking overpowered, though.
Are you the king?
Man, he is definitely overpowered, though. But the graphics crazy as hell. They bit off some Dragon Ball shit.
they
too, with the
bit off a
graphics.
bunch of shows. I can't
Yeah,
think of
but
them.
it was definitely top tier. Like I'm talking about 9.5, bro.
But and then the show does capture you because I want to know more about his dad, more about them other two dudes that was in the cave.
That's in the next season.
Yeah, I want to know
The
about
next
all,
season
you know.
3. Season 3 is going to happen. I read the entire manga though.
See, I don't like doing that sometimes.
No, I
I
love reading, man. I love reading.
Now let me ask you, what about Marvel? I know you're into Marvel.
It's starting to taper down.
Well, you know what I mean. Marvel and his, and like Captain America stuff like that.
I love it.
What's your favorite Marvel character? I know it's so many.
Well, let's see. You know I like the Black Captain America. I got to represent for him. I like him. You know what I'm saying? You don't like him?
I'm not saying I don't like him.
The way you look?
I'm not saying I don't like him.
I like him.
I had to get used to him. How about
like
that? I had to get used to him.
I like, what is his name? What is that thing that, I know he's not a good guy, he's a villain.
Not Loki.
Oh, fuck.
I got to hear more of that.
Yeah, like who you talking?
Voltron? Not Voltron, Ultron?
The robot.
Yeah, because he's smart as shit.
Yeah.
He's super smart. I like him. I
Ultron
don't like
is technically damn, who the girl that Black Widow was married to? I'm not Black Widow.
Not Black Widow, but
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet. the what's the name game? The
was
the
a
guy with
Gemini
the
kid.
diamond.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
the
think.
Gemini kid.
Vision.
Vision.
Yeah, he is Vision, but not Vision. I like him because he's smart, right? If he wasn't a bad person, then he'd probably be my favorite.
What? Because he's smart. That's why.
I'm intrigued by intelligence, man.
Can I actually?
It's before you go. But one thing I got to say I agree with when he first appeared. He said, "I don't think you guys really want peace. I think you got peace confused with quiet."
That's why I like him.
Yeah.
That's why I like him, because that line right there.
That was a bar.
That was a bar. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
I'm sorry, you had a question?
Yeah, I got 2 questions. The first question is, can you name 5 Omega level mutants?
On what show?
Marvel.
Oh,
well, of course, X-Men. They mutants.
Apocalypse. Shit, what is this dude's name, man? What is his name? Yeah, I suck. I can't remember anybody else.
Okay, I got another question. I'm sorry.
No, you
Come back to that one.
This is another one. 10 black superheroes.
Man, why you gotta go there, man?
I gotta
Why you gotta do that?
We
Look at
got
his
Black
face.
Lightning. We got what is her name? Nibia? Because it's
Nebula?
No, it's Wonder Woman's sister. Her twin sister.
I know who you're
She's
talking
black.
about. I can't think of her name.
Can't think of her name. We got Cheetah. What's that girl? She was in the
Batman?
One that, yeah,
DC?
she was married to. It's actually a black Batman. Too.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That.
No, I'm not letting that count.
No. He black. No, we ain't gonna forget our black.
What's his
folk.
name?
I can't remember his
Oh,
name.
he don't count, Dig. So
But
far, you got.
no, I ain't talking about that like wing bat. I'm not talking about him. See, I'm. If you ever read the comic Future Slate, when Batman was like 90, there was a black Batman.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
that
because
one.
he was in.
I don't remember that one.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, send that one to me. I don't remember that one.
Because he was on the Batman, one of them Batman animated shows too.
That wasn't him. That's Wingbat.
Wingbat.
Yeah, but this is actually Batman.
Send that one
actually-
to me.
Name your list again, because I'm losing
Okay,
track.
we got Black Lightning. We got
You said Apocalypse.
Apocalypse ain't black.
You when I asked you the question first,
Man,
oh no,
let-
that's
let
what
him
Omega
finish.
level.
Let
That's
him
Omega.
finish.
That's Omega.
Let him
We got
finish.
Black Lightning.
Black Lightning.
We got the Cheetah. Is her name Cheetah? She's married to Green Lantern. She was married to the Black Green Lantern, or she was his
Stewart.
girlfriend.
Okay, well,
I can't remember her name, but she black. She blackity black.
Okay.
We got the Green Lantern, the black one.
John Stewart.
Okay.
We got what's the guy with the black thing over his face? He got a cross on his chest.
Oh, Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. How much? That's 4.
That's fine.
Let's see who else. You know that alien from Mars?
Mr. I know who you're talking about, the green dude.
That nigga black.
Go ahead.
You know he black.
I can't think of his name right now. And Mr.
black.
Martian or something. I
You know
it
who
too.
else is black?
Who's that?
On Marvel? And y'all don't realize this shit?
Who's that?
Lex Luthor's black too.
I knew that one.
Yep.
I knew that one.
Okay.
Lex Luthor's
You
black.
got 4 more.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see where we at. Got the lightning. What is this guy's name?
You need a lifeline?
Yeah, let me phone a friend.
I got one for
Who
you.
you got? Who you got?
You got Black. You said Black Lightning.
I said Black Lightning.
What's my man name? Static Shock.
Damn. How can I forget about Static, bro? Static.
All the electric powers. The
Yeah.
cliche black people powers. Go ahead.
Who else?
I got another one for you. Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You got he had the Marvel the Marvel series.
Oh, I heard it with the chains on his bald head.
Bald
chains.
head.
I already know his
What
name. I
is
ain't
his
gonna say
name?
it.
Name then.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
See, I ain't want to say it.
See, I'm over here thinking. I'm getting mixed with
trying my
Marvel and DC. Okay, yeah.
No, just
Luke
black.
Cage.
See,
Anybody?
Oh, Black Super. Okay, shit. Well, damn. Luke Cage.
I got 2 more.
Let's
Collectively.
see. Looking through DC.
Does Jax count?
Jax is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I know, but does he count?
Is he not a hero?
I know he's not a hero, but I'm just saying.
Technically, but let's leave
Well,
him out.
go
for
ahead,
this.
go
Let's
ahead.
leave him out. 2 more, y'all.
Let's see. Looking around and shit. I gotta find. Oh.
I was trying my best to signal to you, bro.
There ain't nobody up there.
My telepathy didn't work.
I mean, I can't even tell who black on there. You know what I'm saying?
Did you leave out Black Panther?
Damn, Black.
How
Panther.
you believe?
That's 9.
I'm sorry, man.
That's
I'm
9 right
sorry.
there.
I'm sorry.
You got 5 superheroes right there.
That's 9 right there.
Man, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's 9. It ain't many of us. It's a lot of us, but I mean,
you
You
got
got one more.
I told you about Wonder Woman's sister though. That was like,
Yeah, that was
You
yeah.
said that one, yeah.
You just one
You
more.
got one more.
fuck, man. If I had to save the world with this question, we dead, bro.
Don't do that, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm trying, man. Who can I? And I was just watching Justice League
Bruh,
Unlimited.
just
I got one for you. Oh, I got one
Just
for you.
focus on Justice League. Who else is in Justice?
Can
Go
I
ahead.
can I drop a hint? Iron Man. Think of the characters.
Good Lord, War Machine.
War Machine.
There you
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying you had
Hey, you can't say I'm
Cyborg,
not
you
trying
had
to look out for
Spawn,
you.
you had.
I'm sorry.
so much.
See, okay, my bad.
I mean, you made it though.
Cyborg. Damn.
See, I'm gonna help you out. I ain't gonna let you.
I need to brush up on my black heroes, bro. I feel
Oh, yeah,
bad
yeah,
now,
they-
bro.
That was a huge one right there.
Yeah.
It's
I could
several-
have even said Spawn, dog.
Could have said Spawn.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about Spawn.
What's the you watch Invincible?
I don't like that show, man.
You don't like Invincible?
No, I don't like the dad. I want to fight him in real life.
The dad.
Just like I don't watch that show. God, yeah, I want to whoop his ass.
The dad.
What's the nigga name?
I know he gonna say from the boys. The boys.
I hate that mother.
What's that name? What, not
I,
Ani,
know,
what is his name?
I never seen the show, but why?
The boys.
The boys.
The boys are Invincible. You never seen
I watched Invisible. I just couldn't get into it.
that very first episode. Man, bro, I love
I don't
that
like
storyline.
that daddy, man. Like I want to fight him.
No,
so
no.
bad.
You were talking about character development.
Read
it or watch it.
What's wrong
That's
with the dad,
character
though?
development.
He's
Man,
an asshole, man.
he
You
was
ain't
like-
never watched it.
I told you I never seen it. I just
That-
Watch episode 1.
He was terrible, man. He was
Bruh,
terrible.
he said your mom is a pet to me. I
Yeah.
was like,
Damn.
Yeah, I could like. Listen, I try as hard as I can not to feed my spirit.
Yeah.
With shit and the energy.
And
from
man,
that
you
show.
wanna just
That was
go through
bad.
the
I wanted
TV.
to fight this nigga, man. I really wanted to fight. Even
Now-
if I got my ass whooped, I wanted to fight him.
Now from the boys, Homelander is a piece of shit. I'm sorry if I get to cuss.
He is.
He's a. You see what he did to the dude that's supposed to be like a Daredevil?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
You know what pissed me off when he was standing on the podium, and the people in the crowd was upset with him. And he just started blasting them with his eyes. And then when he was on the plane,
the airplane was. Oh, that was
the
horrible.
little girl,
He didn't fly nobody down, bruh.
man.
Man.
Listen, I stopped. You watching.
stopped?
I couldn't watch any more of it.
You need to get to the end of that because the boys.
I know he got fucked up. I know he did.
Yeah,
I know he did. And
can't even-
I was happy. I saw a snippet. I was definitely happy about that. But yeah, I just couldn't do it, man.
You mind if we change the topic
Yeah,
real quick?
we could do it. Yeah,
Sports. I know you're into sports.
a little bit, not as much as I used to. I like to catch the highlights, man.
Now, let's just say you have a favorite college team by any chance. Do you have? What
No,
would you choose?
I got no favorites college team, but I'm gonna roll with my boys, Michigan.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna
man.
roll with my
We got to
boys.
get a Michigan button around
Michigan
here, man.
State or Michigan?
Y'all
No,
shut
no.
the hell up.
Michigan.
Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you shit. Hey, he said Michigan.
So go
blue.
Sharon Moore.
Go blue.
More.
Man, get the-
I gotta ruin this moment.
Hey man, isn't he the one who?
Excuse me, brother.
Okay, I want
Why
to talk
are
about.
you gay?
Oh wow.
Isn't he the one who messed up though?
Yeah, that's him.
Bad.
Unfortunately.
We all fall short, man. But you can do better than that, my brother. Come on.
But
You
even
making
if he
60.
get up after falling down, like
you ain't getting up after that.
Well, let me just say this. I was rooting for my brother all the way. I'm not saying I'm hating on him, but when he started crying during that interview,
Yeah.
that threw me off.
Would he push her down the stairs or something?
No, he just rolling
No,
there
I
with a
heard
butter
he
knife.
pushed her down the stairs.
I didn't hear that.
What, the
a
mistress?
butter knife.
Nigga, what
The
you gonna do
mistress?
with a butter knife?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What you gonna do with a butter knife?
Yeah,
Because
the
he not
nigga-
serious
'cause
about
she
that.
pregnant, and I heard he pushed her down the stairs or something.
I didn't hear that part.
I already broke into her crib with the knife and it threatened both their lives with a butter knife.
With a butter knife. He's gonna make some sandwiches. What the fuck you gonna do with that?
Man,
it was gonna be a slow death.
I promise you, he's gonna beat the shit out of her with it or something because no. And now you ain't making no more money. Now you embarrassed your whole entire family.
You even embarrassed the guy who got you the position.
Exactly.
Yeah, he ain't in it
That's
no
You're
more.
not gonna get another
crazy.
job.
You're never gonna get another
You're
job.
never- not in football.
You're never gonna see your kids again either because you're
But
violent.
he got dollars to sit on, but y'all better use it wisely.
But that'll make
He may have dollars to sit on, but he gonna get sued, man.
his legacy is
By
ruined.
who? Oh, okay, never mind.
You know what actually fucked me up? Forgive my language.
What's that?
The shit that Chauncey Billups did,
Somebody gambling.
bruh.
But they are well.
Listen, Chauncey was the fall guy. They're not gonna tell him the mob.
That's true.
What's gonna happen is this: Chauncey gonna sit in the jail. He gonna do his little split. When he get out, he gonna have some money.
You hear
Because he
the-
ain't telling.
You hear the newest thing about Drake getting sued about that steak?
I don't like Drake very much, man.
Yeah, him and-
I'm
I thought
not.
you lived in Canada though.
That don't mean I like the nigga. I mean, I just lived
You live in Canada too. What you talking about?
You live in
lived
Canada?
there. I didn't.
Oh,
live
you don't
there.
want to talk
I
about
had-
that? Never mind.
No, I never really liked. Okay, I have nothing against Drake, right? His music, it just sounds the same all the time.
I don't
know-
listen to it. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, like you like Drake, don't you? You probably
No.
blasting him.
I
I'm
don't
talking about him. Do you? I'm talking about you.
There's some songs I rock with.
See, like I said, he got some stuff I rock with.
I'm not a Drake
100%.
fan,
But
if you
no,
would ask me.
I can't. Like he's just overplayed, man.
I'll tell you who I'm a fan of.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah, I love Kendrick Lamar.
K-Dot.
I like K-Dot, like
wait.
100%.
Since you couldn't really do them other 2 lists, can you give us at least a good 5 Kendrick songs?
I know you got 5.
Be humble.
There you go. 4 more.
What is it? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm more of an old school rap dude, man.
Well, what's your favorite artist of all time? Let's go with that.
I'm
Then we gonna ask
gonna
you the
just
name
tell you
5.
the honest to God truth, and y'all ain't gonna hit me. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but Biggie,
Why we hit you with that?
because a lot of people be like Pac and everything. Biggie is
Lyrical
like,
miracle.
I'm talking about. I honestly, dude, Tupac. I used to always say Pac was better than Biggie, right? Until I actually started listening to music for the lyrics. I used to listen to music for the beat. Now I listen for the lyrics, right? And when I tell you Biggie was a poet, that boy was a poet. Now Pac, poetic as well. But Biggie was light years ahead of this man.
Well, the
poetically, my guy.
thing about I would say, now me, I'll put Pac above Biggie, but I'm not taking nothing away from Biggie. They're always good in their own right.
Absolutely. I'm
know
not
what I mean?
taking nothing from Pac.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, to each his own. Everybody have their own opinion about things. But if you honestly listen, like what made me actually start listening to Biggie's lyrics was when I listened to Notorious Thugs.
Oh, Cole.
I couldn't believe. I was listening to it for the beat. Like, spit your gang, talk your shit. I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me rewind. Let me actually listen to this song. And then I started listening to Biggie songs. Bro, I'm talking about poetic, man. You get lost in that.
Man, that dead wrong.
Man, oh.
And then Eminem finished it off with good.
Man, Eminem
crescendo.
is in a league of his own, bro.
But
He don't
Biggie-
get enough credit.
That's a dark song. I remember I was playing that song with my homeboy upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
We were on a double date playing Dead Wrong. These girls were like, "I'm scared." Can I
Man, that
cut
shit'll
off?"
make you
'Cause
uncomfortable.
They were actually listening to Biggie lyrics. And
Yeah.
he say some dark stuff in that
He
song.
does.
They was like, "Yo," them girls didn't know us that well. They was like, "What y'all about to do to us?" Because you know sometimes people play music around people to get the message across. I'm like, we is just vibing.
But you know who else I got to bring up too? I got to bring up Ice Cube. I'm
love Ice
gonna
Cube,
bring
man.
up Cube all day because lyrically, one of the greatest men
He
ever
is
touched the mic.
definitely like. When I didn't know how lyrically inclined he was until I watched Straight Outta Compton. Because I used to listen to his music. I'm like, okay, this is old shit. And then I'm like, this motherfucker really good. He can really
He
rap.
could really rap.
He wrote all that music, man.
When I first bought Death Certificate,
Yeah.
and I heard all the songs, I literally heard all the songs,
songs,
even
yeah.
Bird in the Hand.
Yeah.
Man, that song by itself was cold.
Yeah.
I just saw an interview with Ice Cube years ago. I guess he was on a news station.
Yeah,
This-
he actually has I think it's a master's degree in journalism.
No, I'm saying no. He was just a guest on a news station. I guess right after him and NWA broke up.
Yeah.
Eazy called in the show as another guest. Like, man, I heard you trying to get back with NWA. Are y'all going to get back together? And then he was playing it off like he was an Eazy-E, but Ice Cube, you could tell it was Eazy-E.
Yeah.
He got a distinct voice.
He was like, yeah, we're going to work things out. We're going to figure it out. But
That's funny, man.
They made mistakes and I made mistakes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, you
I'm
called.
glad they could have hashed out and put it back together. That's
They
what's
actually
up, man.
got cool before he died.
Yeah.
Cube would tell you that story.
He died the bad way, dog.
Man,
You know what? That's a conspiracy in itself.
I think he died. Somebody stuck him.
Can I say this
Suge
about
Knight
that?
alluded to it on a late night show.
Somebody stuck him.
But here's the question: if that's the case, who did it? Who you think did it?
The record company, the guy who actually wanted, he should have was the Jewish guy.
You talking about Jerry Heller?
I think he said he should have let Ice Cube kill him or Jockey.
No,
Drake kill him or
that was
somebody
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Suge Knight.
No, kill Suge Knight. Yeah.
But Suge Knight alluded to he said it on a late night show.
But I don't mean that don't mean he
did
it. It mean he know it happened.
Now, let me ask you, who you think did it?
I could see your same answer, Jerry Heller.
I'm not.
Well,
listen,
people for the money, people
don't
will
quote
do
me,
things.
internet. Okay,
could
I'm
be
not
wrong.
trying to defame a person, but hey, like I said, if it walks like a duck and it quacks,
I think we've been off the whole time. You know who I think really did it? Allegedly.
Oh.
You remember that time we went to the White House for that luncheon? I think it was George W. Bush was in the White House. Mm-hmm. I think that's when they gave it to him.
you listen. That shit happened to Bob Marley too.
Yeah.
Because
They put it in his shoe.
that shoe. The CIA agent said he was like, we injected him with cancer. He stuck his shoe in the Converse. He was like, something just stuck me. Yeah.
I think when he went to that White House dinner, allegedly, I think that's what happened.
Hey, you never know, man.
I'm just saying.
You never know. Yeah.
Because the whole time we've been looking at Jerry Heller, but like, wait a minute, he did go to the White House. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You look, when a black man becomes too loud, according to the system, when he has too much power, we got to take him out. They did it with Marcus Garvey. They did it with. They even did it with Nelson Mandela to shut his ass up. They did it with Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? They did it with Gaddafi. They did it with a lot of these African people. They try to do it with the guy right now that's what's the black guy? He's a young black.
Over there in Africa.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
you
the
talking
bricks.
about wear the beret?
What's his name? I
can't
can't remember
think
his
of
name,
his
but he my hero, bro.
I can't think of his name. I know you're
That's
talking
what
about.
I'll say. They did it too. They made this.
They tried to do it to him. They tried to assassinate him over 20 something times.
Yeah, he got so many
I gotta
people
look up
say
his
so.
name. I gotta
But guess
look up
what?
his name.
Kanye West, because they
course,
made him
crazy.
look crazy when he tried to talk that truth.
Look, Kanye, I don't listen. Kanye ain't crazy.
No,
Okay.
because
They
he
used to-
dropping
they
names
used to-
of these families I've never
They used to
even heard
say
of.
Darwin was crazy also. Whenever you are intelligent like that to where you got the people who don't understand, of course you're going to look like you crazy. You know, imagine Darwin was like, you know, he came up with his theory of relativity and everything like that. Or what's the guy name who had invented the plane or something like that? Like, what's his name? Not Michelangelo, but the other guy.
You're talking about the Wright brothers, are you?
Not the
No,
Wright
no.
brothers. It was before the Wright brothers. It was a long time ago.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. Listen, when you got people who have a primitive mind and you start showing them futuristic shit, oh, you know they're gonna call you crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because so many people are so dumb, and I don't want to use that word, but if you start spitting knowledge to them and everything like that, of course they're gonna think you.
Well, they feel attacked, especially, again, I hate to say it, people with
Not to
degrees.
cut you
I
off.
argue with people with degrees all the time. I'm like, yo, put the degree aside.
Degree
Logic.
don't mean you're intelligent. It means you're educated. Education and intelligence are two different things.
The name of that president's name was Ibrahim Traore.
That's my boy. I would ride with that dude, man, to the day we die. Listen, he's standing up to the system. You see how he got his whole entire country out of debt in less than a year.
Every country can do that if they wasn't,
They don't
Because
want
we
to do
got
that.
America. We gotta feed the beast.
Yeah.
You know, the
They
beast
don't wanna
wants
do
to
that.
eat. You know
That's
what I'm
one
saying?
reason why we're in the situation we're in right now.
Of course.
I mean, case in point, I mean, I'm not a celebrator of these holidays. A lot of people even saying the holidays don't even feel the same.
I don't celebrate holidays.
I don't do
Yeah, I don't do it either. But I'm
I
just
give
using
my
that as an
kids money and gifts for Christmas, but I'm not decking the halls and it even
that
talks about
paganism.
that in the Bible. You're not supposed to do that.
example. Can we talk about that for a minute? Like last night, I was talking to a family member about that overly religious and house full of crosses. And I said, you know, in the scriptures they say you're not supposed to do this, right?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do it.
And he said, prove it. Okay. Read it to him, like it says right here. Well, that don't mean what that means.
It does. See, this is the thing I have with Christians, okay? And I used to always argue with them because I've read that Bible. I don't know every verse and every scripture, but thank God for my phone because I know what it says. I've never met a Christian in my entire life. Nothing against Christians, okay? Beautiful people, a lot of them, beautiful people. There's bad apples in every bunch, even bad apples in the Muslim band, okay? But when you show them the truth, they don't take accountability. They say, well, you're taking it out of context. You got to read it differently. I'm telling you what this shit says.
They'll kick you out of church for that.
Bro, I was
do
about to,
everything.
listen, I have a friend, right? And he's been my friend since I was 11. And it broke my heart. I had to cut him off.
Because of that.
Because of the thing is this. I've been a Muslim for maybe 10 years now. For the last 3 years, I haven't been practicing my faith. And now I'm practicing my faith now because this is what I said. And when I say God speaks to me like I'm speaking to you, I cannot make this up. All right. I was at work one day. I'm doing a house over here on Pembroke. And I sat and said, okay, God, I'm struggling with my faith. I need you to talk to me, give me a sign, and tell me which direction I should go. Should I go back to Christianity or should I go be more closer to you in Islam? If I'm lying, God strike me down. I walked to my car and I got a ding on my phone. I'm not even going to read the messages because if he didn't have MS, I would have beat his ass. He challenges me every time. And I can go back and forth and debate with you about Christianity and Islam, but what's the point? A lot of people believe that we don't believe in the same God when we actually do. In Arabic, God is Allah, right? In American English, God is God or Yahweh, right? So a lot of people think just because we call God Allah means that we're worshiping some other entity, which it doesn't work like that. Okay, so God has used many, many people. He used Moses, you know what I'm saying? He used Jesus. What makes you think he couldn't use, Paul or couldn't use Muhammad? And there's a part in the Bible where it speaks about another person coming 800 years after the death of Jesus Christ to preach the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible was changed. The Bible we have right now has 66 books. I encourage everybody to get the Ethiopian Bible. The Ethiopian
Yes.
Bible is the truest Bible you
Yes.
can have because it doesn't have anything missing from it, okay?
Absolutely.
Get the Ethiopian, but it will tell you, and it will change your perspective on everything. But anyway, back to him, he was going off on me, saying all kind of stuff. And I said, what you're actually doing is dismantling my character, telling me I'm worshiping the devil because I believe in, you know, I call God Allah, and I get on my knees and pray and everything like that. I'm like, you're not understanding what you're doing. I'm like, as my friend, you should respect me enough to be like, you know what? I support you. Even though me and you don't believe in the same, we don't worship the same way, but I still love you. He was going off saying all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about sending me a barrage of texts. And the one thing about me, first of all, I don't care if you a man or a woman. If you send me a paragraph essay text, nigga, you could have called me to told me all that shit. I'm not about to sit there and read that crap.
So like he got triggered that bad, huh?
Bro, he was ready to fight me, and I know he can't fight me. Like, I'll beat your ass. It's no such thing as a fair fight. You going to the hospital today, you know. But I said this. I said, listen, man. After everything you just said to me, that confirmed that God has spoken to me and told me which direction I should go in. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? Because what you just did, as my friend, you losing on me. You know what I'm saying? Called me, talk. This is another thing I hate when Christians do. If you don't believe in what they say, oh, you have an unclean, foul spirit over you, and I rebuke you. Okay, because I don't want to agree with you on something that I have a demon on me. How you dehumanizing me like that? I'm like, what is wrong with you? You know?
Can I also say this back to what you were talking about? People don't want to hear it. They do say in the scripture, this in the last days, people don't want to endure sound doctrine.
Of course they don't, brother. And that's what bothered me so much. I'm like, I've known this man since we were 11. So with 30 years friendship, I said, I have to block you. I can't talk to you no more because I don't.
30 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, I have to block you. I can't talk to you anymore because this isn't the first time he's done that. He's done that 5 or 6 times. I kept the messages and it broke my heart because like we grew up from knee high together. We lived in the same neighborhood and everything like that. And of course we had fallen outs, but we're still friends. But this right here, I gotta let you go. And I always believe this. People who are meant to stay in your life will be there. God will start revealing the people who aren't supposed to be there. He will show you their true nature and their true character. And that actually just, like I said, it just proved my point of which direction I should go in. You know, like I said, we got good Christians, we got bad Christians. We got good Muslims, we got bad Muslims. We got good Jewish people, we got bad Jewish people. But that was it. I had to let him go.
Now, let me ask you this: you as a person, the character of yourself as a person. I see you in the self-improvement. I see you into, multiple things.
Yeah.
If you were to have a message, what would it be?
If you can't listen twice as much as you talk, then you're not learning anything. Every single day you leave outside, you should be willing to teach someone something and learn something every single day. That is super important. I don't even know anything. I don't know everything. And I'm still willing to listen. Like I said, I'm well-knowledge, well-versed, but I'm still willing to listen to you guys and learn you guys' perspective because I'm not always right. That's the message I always give people. Try to learn something every day. Try to teach somebody something every day. Be willing to listen. This is why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you talk. Yeah.
Now, before we get to this bowl of questions, I did want to know, just 5 Biggie songs, man. We got off that.
You like asking a lot questions.
I know. I like the list questions.
Juicy, Notorious Thugs, 10 Crack Commandments.
That's the one.
Let's see. What is the other one? Dead Wrong. And what is the other one? What is I know the song. What would you do if your bitch is untrue? You cut that fuck off if I need another bitch in my life. What's that song? What's the name of it?
I cannot think of it.
That's the fifth one.
The way you did the tone is throwing me off.
What do you do when your
At first I thought you was talking about that one song. What would you do if your son was at home?
No, I thought I'm like, what?
That's not it.
I think it's called Another Bitch or something like that. I can't remember.
Okay. What did you think about his Brooklyn's Finest with Jay-Z?
It's all right.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What about Warning? You don't like Warning?
I mean, you said 5. You didn't say 20. So yeah, I like
But
Warning.
that don't make it to your top 5. What about One
I
More
like
Chance?
I like all of Biggie's songs. It's not a top 5. I like all his songs equally.
I like his dark tone to his subject matter because you could tell. Well, really, he grew up in a nice, good life, but if you just heard him, you'd be like, man, he had it hard growing up. Like the way he can tap into that character.
He got you can hear his emotion in his music, man, because he mean it, man.
But overall, I do agree with you. You can't just listen to just 5 Biggie songs.
You can't listen to 5. No, all of his songs is good.
Because you got One More Chance, the remix.
Yeah.
Junior Mafia music he did.
I'm Going Back to Cali.
I like One More Chance better than Going Back to. Well, you know what? Let me correct myself. I just realized the beat. Yeah, Going Back to Cali. Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit hit hard, bro.
Going to Cal.
Yeah, I mean, and you got Biggie, can't you see?
Yeah.
Super
Hypnotized.
Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead, broke.
Hypnotized, yeah. No, you can't just have. Biggie got a large catalog, man. You cannot just say 5 Biggie songs.
Now, what about Pac songs? I know you can't label it 5, but if you had some to choose from, what would it be?
I can hit him up. Everybody like hit him up. I like what is it? I Ain't Mad at You. What is the other one? Still Ballin'. I like that song.
That's a good one.
I like that song. What is it? Gangsta Party. And,
2 of America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what is that song? You Can't See Me? The Blind Seeds from another.
Yeah.
I like the song I Get Around.
I like Get Around too.
Break out a
those
big
are
cloud,
my
baby.
Pac songs right there. Yeah.
I like God Bless the Dead. God bless the dead and worry me, nigga. Don't worry.
Okay,
You see that?
yeah, for sure.
That was a good era for music, man.
Man,
Missed that.
man.
You know
what also was a good era for music though?
What's that?
The 2000s and 2010s.
You got to name
With the
some
Yin
artists.
Yang Twins, the crunk
Nigga.
music.
What type of artist you talking about?
Yeah, 2000.
Little John.
Let's say 2000 to 2015.
Yeah, Little John.
So you talking about the
T-Pain.
crunk era?
Yeah.
The crunk era.
Bro, T-Pain.
T-Pain,
What?
What?
God,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
like shit.
Come on, bro.
Man, now what we got now, I don't know what's going on.
Nuck if you buck,
Man.
Bro.
Nuck if you buck,
Bro.
bro. What? I've been there.
When
Every time they play that,
Bro,
that
we had-
club,
check
there's
this,
no
check this. I'm
fight for the
about to kill y'all with one.
What's that?
Master P and the Hot Boys era.
That was like
I was young,
90s.
but it was a good era too.
You know, like 90s, mid-90s, late
I
90s.
lived that, man.
Yeah.
Like that was like when they came on the scene, dog.
Because the Bling Bling era was about, I want to say a little bit after
Yeah.
Master P and them.
But when they came on the scene, they towed up, dog. Nobody had a run like them, dog.
Which one we talking, both of them or just one?
Like Cash Money.
Cash Money?
Yeah, no,
Bling
no
Bling.
Master P too though. Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
Nobody had a
You
run
know
like
what?
that.
Master
dog.
P had the perfect life for every hood nigga. If I
Yes,
gotta
he
be,
did.
man, bro, what you did the sports you want to do? You
That
got
nigga
into
was
music?
also rich as shit too.
Bruh.
And still rich as shit.
Yeah.
Come on, the ice cream man. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that nigga was like he
like-
was at $500 million back in the day, man.
Every black kid want to be in the NBA or NFL. And
Yeah,
then
he
you
did.
want
He
to be
was
a
in the
rapper,
NBA.
and then you want to, man,
Yeah.
man, what? That's a,
I want to say there's one more person, but he wasn't in music. Remember Mark Curry, Mr. Cooper?
yeah.
Yeah,
He
Mr.
played-
Cooper,
he
yeah,
played ball too.
You
Yeah.
know who also played ball?
I know he played ball.
J. Cole.
Yeah,
J. Cole
he
was
was overseas with it.
he got picked up by an NBA team. He
Which
just
one?
play. Was it Charlotte?
I hear, but I got to
That
look
nigga,
this up.
that
thought he was
nigga-
overseas
I'm-
on a
I'm pretty sure he
different
got
league.
picked up or something like that.
I gotta
No,
look this up.
Don't quote me though, but no, I'm pretty sure because he used to go to their practice and that nigga can ball, man.
No, he got picked up on some leagues, but I didn't know if it was like.
I thought he
no
got picked up by an NBA team.
It was a overseas league or so. Or
That nigga
something.
J. Cole can ball, bro.
They say he's not an NBA player, but he's deeply involved in the league as a minority owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
But I know he played.
No, he played. He got drafted to a team. It wasn't NBA though.
Well, here's the picture right here. So
That nigga, yeah, he can ball. They say he division, like, what is it? The D-League player, he can ball, bro.
Lyrically, he one of my favorites right now.
He's, man,
Hey,
you,
you know
ever
who-
heard that song with him and, damn,
Come on,
I gotta
man.
find
No,
this
don't
dog.
go through your phone.
him
Use
and
your brain.
Kendrick. I need
Use your
to-
brain power, man. Come on, bro.
him and
Is
Kendrick.
it Uncle Murder or oh no, the song is called Uncle P's Caddy. You ever heard that song with him?
Johnny P's cat.
Johnny P's Caddy.
What?
Did you hear the lyrics, dog?
What? He started. That was the best
Dog.
feature of that whole year.
That's
Hey,
the
you-
best. Dude,
okay,
did you
go-
hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I remember hearing that one.
Bro, when I tell you,
Hey, how did that verse start off? I'm trying to.
I
think
would
of
have
it.
quit my job if I was rapping on that track with him.
For real.
Like, did you hear how he came in, dog? Like, he came in on that, man.
He said God was something. The storm was crying. Blood was
Yeah,
crying.
bro.
yeah.
Now you hitting it.
Yeah,
Now you
yeah,
hitting it.
How did that verse start? I know the
Yep.
whole verse. I can't
That's
think of
the
how
one.
it start though.
Listen, you should just play it.
Hey,
It would be like that.
you know one of my favorite singles from J. Cole is
What?
Young Simba.
Yeah,
Young Simba all day.
Yeah.
I think
Remember
that's
Young
the first
Simba?
song I ever heard of him.
J. Cole,
When he was in
he
the
could rap.
alley,
He
I saw the
cold,
video.
man. He cold.
But let me ask you this: do you have a couple favorite Kendrick songs? If you were to pick any?
No, you know what? Pray For Me. I like Kendrick's song for Pray For Me because it's the Black Panther album, right? And then I like Be Humble.
Okay.
Like those are the two that I would actually really, really like.
So you never listened to Section 80?
How it go?
Section 80 was an album, one of his first albums.
No, I never
It
listened
had
to it.
Oh, you gotta
ADHD
listen
on
to
it.
that one.
It had a few
Okay.
good. You ever got into J Electronica?
Oh, Jake Electronica, cold, man.
Yeah. He got
Like
some
his
good-
this album that he just put out, not like last year, like in
one with
like
Jay-Z?
summer. That album been out. I had that album when I was in Canada. Yeah, he had that album was out for a while. It just I don't know why it just came. My nephew like, yo, listen to this new artist, Jay Electronica. And I heard the song. I was like, this nigga been around for a while.
He never dropped the album, but
He
been
dropped
around.
that one. That song, that one song he got Jay-Z with Jay-Z. That song, I heard that song in 2013.
I like his
2014.
older stuff. Damn, I can't even think of it. Exhibit C, Voodoo Man.
Yeah.
A few good songs.
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's
No, he definitely can rap for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I do gotta ask you this.
What up, though, G?
What's it like living in Canada compared to the States?
Listen, I'm glad you asked me that question. It is the best experience I've ever experienced in my life because one thing is for certain, all right? I advise everybody black, if you can go to Canada and start looking, listen, black people in Canada are doing very, very well, all right? I know people from all diasporas of Africa, okay? And they treated me like I was a brother. I'm telling you, I know people from Chad, Sudan, you know what I'm saying? I know people from Morocco. I know people from Egypt. And I'm telling you, they love us, bro. They love us, bro. Whatever this shit you hear that people from Africa don't like us, it's a lie, man. Like I said, there's some bad apples in every bunch, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right now, I can call one of my homies right now from Africa, man. He young brother. When I met him, he was 21 years old, had his own cybersecurity company, millionaire. I don't know anybody black in Canada who's making under $150,000 a year. I'm talking about young guys. And then you know what though? The women over there like that too. They work their ass off, dog. I know one girl, my homegirl Bree, millionaire. My homegirl Queenie, millionaire. Because like Bree owns, she's the esthetician?
Esthetician was
Bro, millionaire. Got salons up the fucking wazoo, bro. I'm talking about the work ethic is bar none. But also, the way the government works over in Canada, I paid a lot of money in taxes because I used to make like $300,000 a year as a superintendent over there. But this is the thing. When my son's mom had my son, I was able to take a year off work, get 80% of my pay. She was able to take 18 months off work, get 80% of her pay. If you have a child, you get a GST tax check for your child, a child tax check every 3 months.
Really?
Yes. If you make under $150,000 a year, you can get government assistance. The healthcare is free and everything like that. The dentist, you got to have insurance for your dentist and shit like that. But just to go see a doctor is free. If I needed a knee surgery, no problem, for free. If I need to get a heart, for free, no problem.
So they take care of their people way better over there.
They are very family orientated over there. And it is beyond clean.
Yeah, I know.
Over there. I'm talking about beautiful. The people are nicer. Nobody wants to fight. You know what I'm saying? The biggest mall in North America is the Mall of America, right?
Yeah.
They're owned by the same people. They own the mall in Edmonton. In the wintertime, there's at least 1 million people there.
In Toronto?
No, that's in Edmonton. Where
Edmonton,
I live at.
okay.
In the wintertime, there's at least 1 million people in that mall. Now, I will go to the gym. I will go shopping and everything. I left my wallet on top of my car. Do you hear me? On top of my car. I was in the mall for 2 hours. I mean, I was tapping with my phone. We had that tap technology over there since 2011. Tapping over there on my phone, right? Didn't realize I didn't have my wallet. This dude found me in the mall, bro, and said, here's your wallet and your keys. You left them on top of your car. Can you believe that? Mm-hmm. I tried to give him money. He said, I don't want it. I just wanted to make sure you had it. He took the time out of his life to find me in a mall of 1 million people.
That's good peoples right there.
That happens all the time over there. I'm not even kidding. I'm not disregarding us over here because we have gotten a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Since I left in 2011, all right? We've gotten a lot better since I've left. Detroit has came up a lot since I left. But I lived over there in that. And actually being over in Canada actually changed me. It made me smarter. It made me a more humble person. It made me more spiritually inclined because I wasn't always on edge being here.
They don't have the same type of stress level over
Bruh,
there than over here.
Never.
Well, what was the culture shock like when you had to get a bag of milk?
No, you don't have to get a bag of milk over there. No, it's the
They
same.
got the milk in the bags. Though.
They have that everywhere, honestly. But no, it's like, I don't know what people, it's crazy how a lot of people over here don't even know much about their closest neighbor. They thought we lived in igloos up there. I had a big ass house over there. It's expensive to live over there for sure. But no, it's the same thing.
I want to say when you live over there by Alaska and stuff, they give you checks too just for living. I forgot what the name of that.
From the oil money.
Yeah, the oil money.
That's why I lived. Alberta has the oil. I
Yeah,
was making oil money over there. It's ridiculous, man. Like when I was working over there, the company I worked for treated me very well. Like it's a 44-hour work week. I was on salary, but if excuse me, if I worked more than those 44 hours, they gave me a separate check, an hourly check.
Really?
I was making so much damn money over there, man. I didn't even have to look at my bank account. It was stupid.
Man, that's unheard of out here.
Because, one thing is, my best friend he's still a good friend of mine. He owned the company. So this is what I would do. I was a corporate superintendent. I was building like government buildings, like bridges and like malls and shit like that. So anytime that I worked out of the province or worked somewhere in the province but far away, they will get me a condo. I will get $1,500 a week in living allowance money. Like that means like money that I could use. Per diem. Yeah. Like money that I will get before I leave to like for gas or groceries. You know, they bought me a condo anywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? They paid for my gym membership anywhere I went because I was competing when I was up there. They took care of me. They do that shit, man.
Can I speak about black people in Canada?
Yeah, let's go.
First time me actually going deep into Canada, Toronto, because I always went to Windsor.
Beautiful women over there, bro.
Man, at the time I was...
Bro.
I went with my ex.
Canadian
women. I went with my ex, but I was like this every time.
Listen, go to Edmonton, where I lived
Edmonton.
at. Detroit got some fine ass sisters. I'm sorry.
Mentally, they not as good.
Because they always stressed out over here, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling my sisters and my brothers,
Edmonton.
go to Canada, go to Edmonton.
But when I was in Toronto, first time I went to the mall over there. What's the name of the mall over there? That big ass mall.
The one in Toronto?
Yeah, it's called the Young Center. I can't remember.
I can't remember the name.
Anyway, I was in the food court and I was sitting next to this gentleman. I thought he was Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince because he kind of looked like him and he had a heavy ass British accent.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? It threw me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that Jeffrey? But I later realized it wasn't Jeffrey. But I didn't know we had a lot of our people up there with British and French sounding accents.
Well, because Canada has Quebec, right? Which is French, right? So they speak French over there. There is a lot of people from Europe that go to Canada, like British people and everything like that, people from France and everything like that. Because like I said, Canada is a melting pot, man. I know people from all walks of life. I'm talking about Japanese, Chinese, Korean, like people from Egypt. Like I said earlier, like a lot of black people from all these places, man. And I'm telling you, some of the nicest, most loving people in the world. And as I said, some of those most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life is in Canada. I'm talking about it will blow you away.
You know, it's a 29-hour drive
to Edmonton. I know.
From here?
Let me tell you one story. I drove, look at him. Yeah, let me tell you what happened. Yeah, I lived in 2009 when I was actually supposed to move over there the first time. Mm-hmm. I drove all the way there, bro. And when I tell you,
never again,
the niggas turned me around because I didn't have my police clearance.
Oh wow!
At the border,
bro. When I say I got to Saskatchewan, right?
What state is that?
That's one province over. I had another 10 hours to drive. I drove all the way there in the snowstorm, okay? My man was like, listen, I can let you in, but I can't because I need you to have that physical copy of your police clearance, so I can't let you in.
If you would have flew in, would you have needed it?
Yeah, I needed all of that. So I drove back home.
All the way back.
And you know what fucked me up, though? The American side at the customs and immigration treated me like shit.
They did.
Yeah, they do it all the time.
They asked me, this fool, and I'm like, he must have been breastfed since he was 21, up to 21. He asked me, do you have any drugs in your car? I said, if you find drugs in my car, you can keep them because I don't use drugs. You know, he asked me 7 times. It started to, I think he wanted to get a rise out of me because they already had an attitude. Because I said, excuse me, can I use the bathroom? And the lady's like, you need to sit your ass down until we're done. I was like, wait a minute.
Which
I was in, I think it was Idaho.
Okay.
Or somewhere over there.
Because if you ever do that tunnel going into Windsor, they so mean.
No, listen, man, no. I'm not going back over there until I have an open immigration case. I'm not going back over there until my immigration is approved. Because I'm not dealing with that. They can be mean as hell. Especially right now, what Trump did, he tried to collapse their economy and tried to make them the 51st state. So he had put tariffs on their stuff, and like it made everything super, super expensive. Your closest ally and closest neighbor. How stupid are you, bro?
You can't war with the people south and north of the border. That's stupid. They're gonna surround.
As I said, he wants to be a king. You can't be a king.
Also, I gotta say this random fact about Canada. You know, black people can't create the concept of hockey.
I know they created hockey. Period. They did.
It was stolen.
It was actually runaway slaves that went up there.
Nova Scotia.
They in Nova Scotia. They created hockey. Yeah. They are big on hockey. But they actually acknowledge that up in Canada too. We get our recognition up there.
In fact, I think it was a black person who created the Zamboni, the concept of the Zamboni.
The Zamboni too. Yeah, actually did. Yeah. They give us our recognition up there. They don't treat us like that over here.
I went to because I used to go to Carabana all the time. Toronto. That's the most diverse city in the world.
Go to Edmonton,
cocaine capital though, but very
go to Carabana.
But I'm going to Edmonton. Many times.
Wait, do they got festivals out there? Do they have a reason?
Brother, just trust me.
But tell me a festival time, a good time of year.
Between May and July.
May and July.
Go to they have this festival where it's like a taste of Edmonton. You get food from all over the world because it's a melting pot. The Carabana Festa is in July. You got K-Days, it's in July. You got, they have Jazz Fest all the time. Like, they big on jazz and blues up there and stuff like that. They have Hip Hop Fest. It's crazy, man.
Have you ever, no, go ahead.
I just want to know, Airbnbs, do they allow that out there?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
When listen, I promise you, when you go there, you will think you're going into the future, man.
Really?
I'm not lying. It is listen, Canada is one of the most beautiful landscapes on the planet. Like, I go to Banff. If you want to see some mountains and some icebergs and shit like that, go to Banff.
Banff?
Banff. It's expensive as shit.
Can you spell that?
BANFF.
Banff.
Banff. Go to Banff. You want to see some nature. You want to see some mountains. You want to see.
I love that stuff.
Go to Lake Louise. Go to the hot springs. Like, we went. When I was with my son's mom, we went in the summertime, and the lake was turquoise, man. Do you hear me? Yeah. You see? Look at that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look up Lake Louise, like the Hotel Lake Louise.
You know, it's a lot of people in America, they'll go to Canada because I guess they got a bunch of meteorites land in Canada
all the time. And
they say it's illegal to dig up a meteorite and travel back across the border.
Because you don't know if it's contaminated. So you're contaminating the country. That's why. So you need to leave it where it is.
Also, a lot of Bigfoot sightings up there too.
They got other stuff.
You know the thing that
just saying.
It's not okay. There's an ape, Gigantopithecus.
What?
He's about 8 foot tall. Gigantopithecus, I think it is. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right, but I think they said it became extinct in the 50s. So that's probably what you're seeing, but they don't know if it's actually really extinct or not.
Pithecus.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you spell that.
Listen.
Oh, I see it right here.
Yeah.
This is a big ass gorilla.
See, that's what they've been seeing, and they stand upright sometimes.
I see it right here. Look, it look like a.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not a big foot. It's that damn thing.
Man, this look like a nigga I know. Look at him.
He is funny as hell, dog.
I'm just saying. Hey, one more thing. Have you been to Vancouver?
I have.
I heard Vancouver's beautiful too.
It is very beautiful.
I was talking to a brother. I was getting my oil change. He said him and his wife would start from the California coastline, drive all the way to Vancouver. He said that's the most.
The mountains and it's jaw dropping.
He said it's the most beautiful car ride he ever been on.
Yeah, it's expensive as shit though in Vancouver. Like, you gotta bring some money with you, bruh.
Said Vancouver.
One of my best friend Mars, I swear to you, if I showed you this girl, when I tell you, let me call her right now.
We don't want you to get in trouble, bro.
I'm not gonna get no. Listen,
Hey, what you about to say about her though?
She is gorgeous.
Oh,
I'm
what
talking about-
race?
She's Filipino.
Okay.
We'll talk off the air.
Yeah, when I say she is gorgeous inside and out, like most people up there has like a beautiful soul, man.
Is she looking for a relationship?
Is she looking for? Yeah, she want to be married.
Okay, well,
We'll talk off the air.
You funny as hell, bro. Like she just turned 37.
oh man, she right around. What's the height?
She's 5'2".
Oh man,
Bro.
you're describing something beautiful.
I'm not even.
How the body looking?
Man, she beautiful.
Nah, I want to know the body. Fuck all that.
She good, bro. You good to go.
Have you seen her?
No, but
I
just,
did, I'm
just
asking.
off of the spirit.
God damn.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get it off camera because I don't want to.
Yeah,
that's Yeah, she's beautiful, man, inside and out. Like she's a really good person. She's looking for someone. Like definitely looking for someone.
And
Man.
Edmonton? No.
She lives in Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely looking for somebody to be with, man.
Vancouver,
So,
British Columbia.
Got a eligible bachelor right here with a nice beard.
she's smart. She funny. She work out. She got her own job, her own money. She a hustler.
Okay.
Hey, listen, brother. I'm trying to make a love connection. I can set it up if you want. You know what I'm saying?
She travels to Detroit often.
She won't no, she don't do that. But she will.
For the right man.
The right man. Yeah.
With a podcast, he run and
It makes sex even better.
I ain't say all that. I ain't say all that.
I didn't say it either. He said it. Look, he said, hey, look.
It makes sex even better.
Tell
We
me.
about to get to these questions. First off, I really enjoy speaking with you. You know a
real.
lot, and I like bouncing from topic to topic.
Oh yeah, I
'Cause if
tell
we
you, I'm
stay on
well
one
versed in
topic,
everything, man. Yeah.
and we
before
stay on
we-
one topic the whole time, I kind of get drained.
I'm sorry, brother.
No, we didn't.
But before we get there, do you have a business would you like to promote or anything like to promote? Promote yourself.
Well,
Or her, or
I'm not gonna promote. I'm not gonna put her on blast like
He's the
that.
worst.
People be hitting her up and everything, and she be pissed off at me.
her IG.
I can't do that, man. I would like to do that.
Never
well,
mind
you know,
that.
I got my business, as you guys already know, and everything like that. So
You wanna promote it?
complete drywall and construction.
Okay.
If you guys need some work done, you know, hit me up. I can give you my number, but I don't want to just put it on. I can put it in the comments or something like that. You know, I don't want people just hitting me up for no reason, and then just wasting my time and everything like that.
Because
So,
the internet is weird.
the internet is definitely weird. I actually went to go see a client today, and I didn't. Well, let's not speak on that. I had a client I went to see once, and I kid you not, like I don't know what time she was on, but when I walked in, she was playing Key Sweat and drinking wine.
Oh, that's real. My brother's a technician. He say it all the time. Them women will summon you for something else.
Bro, and I kid you not, she started asking questions, and I looked at her. I said, listen, I don't shit where I sleep, so I don't sleep with my clients, all right? So, because after you do that, you go into another era, and they want you to do things for free. I'm like, I don't do that.
What was she wearing? She have some lingerie.
No, if she had on lingerie, I wouldn't walk in the house, because that can be bad for both of us. Because if I walked in, she can say I did something.
Yeah.
And I'm very professional when I go to people's houses, right? Like I carry myself in that way, right? Because as I said, I have kids, right? And I'm a mirror, and my kids are my reflection.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't do anything stupid like that. That shit is embarrassing. But no, I told her, I was like, look, if you keep asking these questions, and she was touching me, I get like,
I know.
men can't do that shit.
You don't
Women
work
do
out
it.
for no reason.
Some of all that.
It happened even because I'm also contracted to the Detroit Medical Center too. I'm a carpenter for the hospital too, right? And I get groped a lot at the hospital.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I kid you not, bro. It's weird as
Well,
shit.
they say that's one of the number one places where you can have
an affair.
a lot of women cheat if they work at the hospital, something like that.
The stories I can tell you. I listen, like, yeah.
I know these older women something. I'm not just saying older women the only one that does that, but I know they something else.
Wolves.
I know.
Wolves.
I used to work in the facility. I'm not gonna say where, but man, them sugar mamas, boy,
Wolves.
plenty of money and all alone.
Wolves. Mm-hmm. I love them though, for sure. But yeah,
Oh,
wolves.
some of them can cook.
Do you do free quotes?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
I do
I know a bunch of contractors. They say I can't do free no
I
more.
do,
'cause
man,
people waste time.
because look, man, I'm gonna make my money regardless. Even if you give me the work or not, I'll come out there and give you a free quote. I'll even refer you to somebody who can do the work if I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe everybody should be able to eat, and I also want you to save some money. I'm not a greedy man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm gonna get my rewards when I'm gone.
Can't you just do a video call, like FaceTime me, and then just walk around and show me, so I don't got to leave?
Yeah.
Use my gas.
Yeah, yeah, like any of that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind going over because, like I said, like I'll drive to Ferndale, I'll drive to Ohio. I don't give a shit because if the gas is the issue, it's gonna be in the quote, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll come give you a free estimate and everything like that, and I'll do the best I can to save you as much money as possible because. Especially women, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Contractors be eating y'all asses up. They will lie. The girl who I went to go see today, she got a big ass yard, but the guy gave her a quote for her fence. He said $17,000. I said, what kind of fence you get?
Exactly. Is
a
it brick?
wrought iron fence with an open gate for a garage? That's insane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's only like 40 posts. He said $17,000. I'm like, I wouldn't charge you $17,000.
Well, what kind of fence was it, though?
She just wanted to get a wooden fence.
That's damn near a house.
Yeah, no, a house costs more, baby.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
like,
saying.
man.
All
Like,
you need is an auger. See, I like doing fences and porches.
yeah. No, I'm gonna do it for her. I'm definitely gonna do it for her. I'm not gonna charge her $17,000.
Post hole digger.
Now, do you
and
do
auger.
home inspections as well?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm letting you know. Like I do a lot of I got a couple of properties I'm working on right now. I got 2 flips I'm working on right now, and by the time we're done, we bought it for $90,000. By the time we're done, we probably get like $320,000 off it. But we built a new garage. We open floor concept. It's got 2 kitchens, like kitchen A and kitchen B. The house is going to be amazing. I'll send it to y'all when I'm done with it.
Now, is it true they said the kitchen and the bathroom was the one that sell the house?
Yes. Like that's how you like. If I go to your house and your bathroom and your kitchen nasty, I'd never come to your damn house again. Like the kitchen and the bathroom sells the house 100% because you spend more time in the kitchen and in the bathroom. Yeah, that's how you sell your house. Yeah, nobody gives a shit about the living room.
Or the finished basement.
The finished basement, yeah.
Not even the bedroom.
Yeah. I just want to go in there and sleep. Your eyes going to be closed most of the time when you in there anyway.
Technically, if you never mind. Well, yeah, you know.
They don't care about your bedroom as long as it's clean.
but you know, and nowadays, you know, you can do it anywhere in the house, so it really don't matter.
Listen, I tear the house up. Yeah.
even outside of the house.
I'm tearing that outside house up too. Don't you ever think we gonna date and we ain't gonna be outside or inside of the house. We everywhere.
We got to be adventurous with it. I'm just
Painting
saying.
that house, baby.
Shooting the house up, huh?
I'm telling you. Yeah. You got problems, my brother.
I know that.
I'm gonna pray for you tonight.
I know that.
And when I do my prayer, I'm gonna definitely.
I know I perceive to be the spiritual man, but
I got you,
But I
man.
have needs too. I'm just saying.
That's so funny, brother.
You got any more questions?
I don't got no more questions.
We done scared him away, man.
Oh, no.
No, you don't know this man right here. He worse than me.
I'm
No, don't let this fool you.
I ain't been in the church in a while.
Invite me back. I enjoyed you guys this time.
Hey,
I
man,
love
we
being around people
definitely gonna have you.
smart and definitely people I can actually hold a conversation with where I don't have to dumb myself down to make people feel comfortable because I do that a lot and I feel comfortable here. You know?
Well, I just like open-minded people who don't, even if you don't agree, you'll still have the conversation.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, you learned
That's growth.
something.
That's growth in that.
You
yeah.
learned something from that, yeah.
Trust me, you found your people here.
I'm glad, man.
Mm-hmm. But it's time to get on to these questions. We all explain the rules, so let me play our favorite theme song.
That's why you're miserable.
I grabbed 2.
Just one, whatever.
Whatever.
However much time you got, yeah.
No matter.
I got nothing but time, my baby.
Okay.
I got one. And I've been asked this question multiple times, as a matter of fact, and I already know my answer. So I'm going to ask you, if you could live forever, would you?
Me and him. Go ahead.
You got to think long and hard about that.
You know what? Yes, but it's weird too. I don't want to be a vampire because I always used to think about vampires. I wouldn't want to be a vampire. But,
Well, you wouldn't be a vampire unless you start sucking blood and shit like that.
But then you can factor in other stuff like elves live fairly long, not for internally, but to a degree I do because I want to see various versions of myself and I want to see time. You know, I love to stand downtown and be like, no, I remember before all these buildings were here. Then it might be lonely. Am I the only person who gets to live?
Yeah.
You know,
I get it. What about you, brother?
I'm going to quote my man at the end of Sinners. I think I've seen enough of this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My reason for not living long, not living long, but living forever is because you got to think about this. You got to watch everybody you love or ever fell in love with die. And that's hard as shit. That would be something hard to actually have to live with. So I don't think I would want to live forever.
And on top of that too, the purpose of human beings is not to be here forever. Anyway.
Absolutely.
We're not born to just live and live and live. No, that's not our nature.
But also something beyond, like what if you do decide to live forever, but somehow you commit a crime, and you know how judges since
They give you 34,000 years.
like
Yeah.
you got 300 years. You know,
I don't even understand that.
I never understood anything beyond.
So they're gonna die in jail and their body need to stay on the lot, or what's going on?
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I guess to scare them more and show that we mean business. I
that's
don't know.
ridiculous, man.
Also, too, in the scriptures said the world will get more wiser and wickeder every day. So how the hell I want to stay in a place that get more wiser and wickeder?
Yeah.
Okay, my first question is what lyrics do you always repeat?
To a song?
I guess so. Yeah. I got several I always repeat, but I'll go with this rapper named Blue. He got
Young Blue or Blue?
no Blue BLU
Okay, Blue.
from Cali.
Okay, yeah.
He got lyrics that say I used to have I tweak it a little bit. I used to have peace, serenity, teaching divinity, break bread, sipping the blood, eating with enemies, blind girls in my mind thinking we finna be this, that, and the third. But then I learned tables turn.
Oh, okay.
I repeat that. I read.
Bars.
I love that.
I would say for me, see, I'll be funny as hell with my shit. Sometimes I always repeat Kenny Rogers. You gotta know when to hold up, know when to fold up. No, it's a good song. Think about it for a minute. That's a life learning song.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta learn. You gotta know when to walk away.
Yeah.
Know when to run. Don't ever count your money while you're sitting at the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
And on top of that, when you think about it, Bones Does Harmony made a remix of that song.
Yeah. I heard about that one.
So that song's a life lesson.
I don't have one that I actually keep repeating in my head every day.
You're not even get money. Yeah, get paid. Young.
I get money. If I can say that, because I mean.
Oh,
yeah.
50 Cent?
Yeah.
Get money.
Yeah, I get money.
Get
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, if I had to have something that repeat in my head. All right, I got you. You didn't even ask the question yet, brother. Go ahead.
Have you ever eaten a woman's spaghetti?
Yo, listen, man. Look, I know we say some white people don't season their food. The best spaghetti I ever had was from this white girl in Canada. You know that shit good when you take a look at the plate, like, who made this? Man, I can cook. I don't just eat my food just to eat. I have to eat for taste. I can throw down in the kitchen, bro. I still can't imitate what she did, and this motherfucker wouldn't even tell me.
What was in it? Mushrooms?
Yeah, it was mushrooms in it. It was a bunch of stuff in it. It was like, I can't believe how good it was, bro. Like, talking about it right now, I can taste it. And I had that spaghetti probably, what was that? It's 2026. This was probably in 2019. Like, it was a friend of mine's wife. Bro.
And it was slapping.
Slapping is an understatement. She was Honda slapping. Like, you know how Honda
She was, hey,
What style was the spaghetti?
Like, she had, like, it wasn't like meat. The meat was mixed with the noodles. It was the noodles first and then the meat. Bro, I cannot even explain to you. I literally had like 3 plates of that shit. I said, can I have some more? Like, I couldn't believe how good it was. I'm not exaggerating.
So it
bro.
wasn't meatballs or nothing like that?
No, it was meat. Like,
like
ground beef. Okay. I think she used different meat, like ground beef and some other stuff, bro. I couldn't believe how good it was. It was incredible, man.
And then you probably looked at his face like, I see why you love your wife.
Yeah. No, he loved her. They loved each other, man. They were such a good couple too. But bro, I cannot believe how good that was, man. I've never had a woman food taste. Her food better than my mama's.
I'm gonna say this.
That's saying a lot right there.
Yeah, and my mama can cook. Yeah.
Like when he asked that question, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah. Like what?
Let's just say.
Okay, well, shit. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's what
that's what I thought it meant.
What you mean? Ask the question again.
Well, you know the
Ate
whole
her groceries?
No. Have you ever eaten a woman's spaghetti?
Okay, so like I'm talking about food. So what you talking about, my brother?
Well, during the context of this question, I was thinking to myself, a woman's spaghetti, as far as, are you concerned with the secret ingredient she might have put in there that usually is not supposed to be in there?
No, I ain't worried about that.
You ain't worried about that?
But you know what he's talking about though, right?
No, I'm dumb as shit. Talk about it.
Okay, you know every month a woman, I'm trying to say it's clear.
Ain't nobody trying to die today.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know she ain't on that type of shit.
Yeah, so you get where I'm going with this.
I do. That's some weird ass shit, man.
That's that voodoo.
That's
I ain't gonna call it voodoo, but
Well,
that's that.
listen, we gotta stop saying voodoo was bad.
Yeah, that's why I was
Because
caught myself.
we were taught that our spirituals was bad by the colonizers. Okay, voodoo and Christianity could be exactly the same thing. You would say that's some witchcraft shit. Yeah. No, I ain't never had nobody put no special ingredient in that. Whatever she put in that spaghetti, listen, it was great. Okay, but I
Of
don't
course
think
she
it was.
wouldn't. I would hope not.
Her husband was there. I mean, that's probably how she got that nigga hooked. You know what
All
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, don't
Like,
put that shit in my spaghetti. That's all I'm saying.
whatever it
Don't
was
put that-
amazing, bro. I'm telling you, it was so good.
Well, to answer the question, what the type of spaghetti he's talking about,
That's why he was looking at me like that. What was in it? Shit, I'm over here being like technical,
It was
like
so
meat.
good,
It was
but-
meat, vegetables, and shit. but you
No,
over
because
there-
that's how a lot of dudes get caught up.
You
Like,
made
oh,
me
this
look
shit good
real
as hell.
crazy over here,
What you got
dog.
this?
But no, I know one day I went to the gym.
Yeah.
And I went over to this girl house. Immediately, she's like, "Oh, I just made some spaghetti. You want some?" And I'm so like, just got back from the gym. I'm like,
Hell yeah, let's go.
I'll start eating it when I'm halfway done with the bowl. And I picked it up about to eat it. I looked at her face and she had like a special
She's
grin.
watching you look. Eat.
And I was like, so to this day, I never asked her because I don't want true
You
confirmation.
paranoid, man. She just was probably excited you was
Maybe,
actually eating her
but the
food.
way I never saw that
Man.
face, and I'm like, damn. I fell in the trap. If she, yeah, I fell.
Yeah, no.
But to this day, I never got confirmation, so I don't want to know.
Don't even ask him,
don't wanna
because
know.
that might turn you to a whole demon. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
That was years ago, though. So
What about you? You look like you want something. You got something to say.
Well, I'll just say this. At a very young age, my auntie scarred me for life.
Oh no.
She told me, hey, don't you ever eat one spaghetti. I said, why, auntie? And then that's when my mom walked in the room.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do it.
Wow.
That's when I later realized what she was talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, have you done that before, auntie? You know what I mean?
He might have.
I don't know, but she warned me not to do it.
Yeah.
Then later on, as I learned what she was talking about, like, oh, ever since then, didn't do it.
I heard that they do that down south in New Orleans.
But you know, it's not just spaghetti; it's brownies.
Yeah.
It could be
Yeah,
brownies.
because you
it
can
could
hide
be,
it. Yeah.
You can hide it. It could be chili.
Yeah.
I heard some horrible stories about chili.
I never really ate many people food. I think she was the only person who food that I ate outside of like my partners, my woman or something like that, right? Because I don't eat everybody's damn food at all.
You can't.
No, you can't. 'Cause
can't.
like I care what I put in my body.
Yeah.
And then if you try to harm me and I find out you tried to harm me, you got to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the kind of person that you got to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like I gotta really, really rock with you to do that.
Right. Yeah.
So we all good on that question.
All right, here we go. What Disney princess was the best?
There you go, bro. Go ahead and pick another. one. Pick another
I'm a
one.
father, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, all right, we're going to skip that question.
I'm not going
but
to answer that question.
Elsa, by the way, yeah. All right.
Can I see the bowl too? I'm going to put this one.
Let me ask this question. What is this one? Who wrote these damn questions?
Man, I've been picking for questions.
We should have just went with the Disney princess.
What is that one? Do you want to read it? Go ahead.
I can read it.
Go ahead, man. Don't read it. Pick another one. While y'all picking, can I read?
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Get the
brother,
bowl
yeah.
in, too. Can I get the bowl?
Okay, yeah, I can read this. Is there strength in staying with the spouse that cheated on you?
Say that again, brother.
Is there strength in staying with the spouse that cheated on you?
It takes strength to not kill her. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a strong man. I believe this, man. Listen, brother. It depends on the context of the cheating. If it's just emotional cheating, that's kind of bad. But if she let a man conquer her, like lay down with her, you got to kick her to the curb. Because first of all, she don't respect you enough. Even just cheating in general, she doesn't respect you enough as a man. Because any self-respecting person, man or woman, won't cheat on you. So believe that. Don't care what they say. Don't care how they feel. She cheated. He cheated. So if they respect you and love you, they wouldn't do that. Like,
And you know what? I got to piggyback what you said too. Like cheating is cheating, emotional or not. You committing a form of treason on me.
absolutely.
I'm not gonna do anything to you. We just
Yeah.
we ain't gonna be together.
Yeah.
So y'all want to allow y'all spouse to have work husbands?
Listen to what you just
Only
said.
husband she got is me. And if she have a
Listen to
problem,
what
I'm
you
gonna whoop
just
her
said.
ass.
I'm
just
asking a
kidding.
question.
Okay. No. I ain't gonna let you get away with that. Let's flip the script. What if she told you? What would you ask her? Is it okay for me to have a work wife? You think she gonna take that pretty well?
I wouldn't. Let me shut up.
Is it?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You know your woman probably got a work husband, or I mean, listen, they ain't gonna call it their work husband, but you know, this is my thing. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable, but if it disrespects me, then you have to leave. If you feel like you want a work husband, and I would think about me first, because I'm gonna think about you first. I don't ever put myself in a position to give a woman that much space or availability for me to actually look at her as a work wife, right? Because I'm thinking about my wife. I'm thinking about the person I'm with because she's the beginning and the end for me, right? So I'm not going to give another woman that chance to actually have access to me like that. Because when you open that window, they going to slide their little asses in. Men and women don't think the same, right? You know what I'm saying? Your wife might think it's harmless, but he's actually planting seeds and watering them seeds every day he see her so he can catch her in a vulnerable moment when you make her upset. And he like, now I got you. So that work husband shit and that work wife shit, no, I don't give myself, or no woman I'm going to ever be with is going to have that. You can have that by yourself.
Or even sometimes just friends of the opposite sex too.
But
they
yeah,
wait
but-
for a vulnerable moment. Some people will lie and wait.
Yeah, they do. Men play the waiting game. I tell women, listen to me. That man, that's your friend, he wants to fuck you. Think about it.
I've been saying that.
I was on both sides of the coin, all right? And I need to educate y'all. Men play chess. Women play checkers. I don't care what you say. Men play the waiting game, and men also mirror. Men will mirror you because they waiting for your man to mess up. And the minute you open that window, he's going to slide his little goofy ass and like, are you doing okay? Did you eat today? What he say? What he do? That doesn't mean he really likes you. See, the thing is this. It's easy for you to talk to that man because he doesn't know any part of your history. He just know only what you told him. So he's going to mirror you. And then he's going to wait for you to have that moment of vulnerability. He's going to slide in that window and he's going to conquer you. And then when he gets what he wants,
He out of there.
he's out of the door.
And I've been
it happens
saying
all the time.
And I've been saying that for a while. Most men and women cannot just be platonic
I
friends.
was the king of that shit.
I'm just saying you
And
can't.
You can be most men. I have platonic friends, and the reason is this because I'm not tooting my horn. I've never had a problem getting laid throughout my entire life since I was actually having sex. Never had a problem getting laid. The thing is this. I don't want to give a person my time if I'm not going to be serious with them. I also have to have more than a physical attraction to you for me to have sex with you. Because at the end of the day, to be honest with you, I can jack off. I'll be okay.
I'm gonna delete that.
Don't.
Oh,
You don't got to delete that.
you're more of a sapiosexual though. At the end of the day, like
100%.
Yeah, if I'm
because I need your intelligence.
if I wanna
Because
take you
you have
serious.
to intrigue me.
Were you always like that or that come with maturity?
That came with maturity. When I was in my 20s, what time is it? Let's go.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But in my 30s and my 40s, brother,
It's easier to walk away.
it's easy to walk away because
is.
I don't have time to waste. You got to understand, most people don't live till 70. So half of my life is over. What the hell?
That's
am I
what I always
waste
tell people
What the hell am I
about-
waste my time for?
Social Security and retire. What you gonna retire? Here in America, I want to say at 65.
I can retire in 8 years.
Yeah, so
I
that
started in the trades at 17. I can retire in 8
full
years.
benefits.
Full benefits, 100%. I was actually going to quit because I make a ton of money working on side jobs. And don't get me wrong, I make good ass money in the trades. Like we make real good money. We make over 6 figures. But I was like, why am I coming to work for a $2,500 a week check where I can make that shit in 2 days? And then my buddy was like, you know, they changed the point system in the carpenters union. I said, really? He said, all you need is 85 points to retire. And I was like, I came in at 17. He was like, 17? You almost at 85 points. You can retire in 8 years. So now I'm staying. Now I can retire in 8 years and catch full benefits. I'm still young.
Now, see, that makes sense right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's no point in quitting. I'm going to keep them benefits.
What they offer? Pension, annuity, and 401k, or just
Pension and annuity.
pension and annuity?
about medical.
Yeah. For life. Yeah. For life.
See, I should have gotten trades younger. That's what I'm gonna tell a lot of people.
How
if you're
old
not
are you right
going,
now, brother? Not to ask.
38.
Okay, man, what the fuck you mean? You should have gotten. You can get in it right now.
I mean, no. I've been trying to get into the elevator union for 7 years.
It takes a while to get in that union.
No. I've passed the tests. I've passed the interviews, but they rank me so high that by the time they get close to my number, they re-enroll, and I gotta.
Do you want to get into it? I got some pull.
I think I'm about to just get into the. I think I'm just gonna be an electrician like my sister because she keeps saying she's been telling me for about the same amount of time, 7 years.
But
Being
you
an
put a
electrician-
lot of time into that elevator union, right?
It's the most expensive one. It
Yeah,
pays
and
the most.
you don't waste the time. You can do the electrician because you need that to be in the elevator, to be an actual elevator engineer.
Yeah.
Those dudes make, no word of a lie.
No, I already know. I
Second
already
year,
know.
30, like $75 an hour.
I already
It's
know.
Stupid money. If you want to get in, I can ask somebody, like on the site. We're building the Joe Louis Arena Hotel right now. those elevator guys, I can ask someone.
No, I'm saying I already know how. I've passed the interviews and
we'll talk off here.
I've passed it all. So it's just again they rank me so high.
Yeah.
I know what I got to do because they always tell me come back next to try again.
Yeah,
get some electrician certificates, get some welding. Because I got 2 OSHAs.
Man, you will be making so much coin.
Years ago when I tried to get in, they was capped out at about $60 an hour. So I already know.
Bro.
Now you know who make more though? Them underwater welders.
Yeah, but that shit, you got to get certified through MDOT and everything. They make about like $150 to $250 an hour.
No, they make thousands an hour. They make thousands an hour.
You know who make crazy ass money? A lot of people don't know this.
Who's that?
And guess what the job is? It's just to change a light bulb.
What's that?
Climbing those towers.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about I heard about
$30,000 a day.
Just change the light bulb.
Yes.
But you got to go up there though.
Way.
You got to go up there. That's the only thing about it.
30,000. Another job that's crazy as hell that people don't realize. They make $150,000 a year.
What's that?
Collecting golf balls and washing them.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
No lie.
So you mean when they swing, they hit the golf cart?
They got to go in the water.
Go in the water with the alligators.
Oh,
yeah.
that type of stuff.
And collect them and wash $150,000 a year.
You know who also heard make money? It's not a trade job, but people that clean and wash private jets.
Yeah.
And fuel them up.
Yeah.
They make plenty of money.
Because it's like, you make a bunch of money.
It's all type of job. Like most people in the hood, they only know I'm gonna work at McDonald's up the street. No, when you actually
I'm
start
gonna work
getting
at
your
Chrysler. I'm gonna work at the big
Forget
three.
Chrysler. Forget McDonald's. Young black men and women, we need you in the trades. Like when I graduated, I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. I really did.
Why?
Because I'm so intrigued about the brain and spinal cord because there's so much we don't know, right?
Right.
Listen, man, it's insane. I wanted that so bad, but then I looked at how much I was going to be paying back from financial aid. Never mind. I was always good with my hands. I've been doing construction since I was 9, and then things like it comes easy to me, right? So like I said, I've always been tinkering with stuff, and once I got in the trades, I excelled really, really fast. Like after I graduated high school. I went to Job Corps as soon as I graduated high school, and I was supposed to be in Job Corps for a year, but I was so good at what I did, I got out of there in 4 months, because I already knew what I was doing. They was like, "We got to get you out of here," and then I got in the trade, and I'm telling you, man, I've been there ever since.
Who taught you, Who taught you? You were 9 and 10.
My dad was a carpenter by birth. It was already instilled in me, but my godfather, shout out to my godfather, man. I remember meeting this guy. Like my dad wasn't around. But I remember meeting this guy, was walking, and he said, "You want to move some dirt for me?" I was like, "Okay, bet." 9 years old. And went to move dirt for him, gave me $10. Next day, he's like, "You want to help me build this?" Taught me carpentry. Like I worked with him from 9 to like 15. You know what I'm saying? Graduated high school, went to the Job Corps, got in the trades. I love that man, dude. He lived 2 doors down from me now. He's 73 years old, man. Like he's like, if I can be 1% of who he is, I'll be a whole man. Mm-hmm. He's a great dude, man. Anybody, shout out to Kuda, man. Anybody who know this man, dude, he is a solid dude, brother. Like he taught me so much, man. I love him to death.
Salute.
Mm-hmm.
Now my second question says, "What's the most plates you ate at a buffet?"
Damn.
I think I made it up to 4 though.
Yeah.
Well, the fourth plate was dessert, but everything else was like that BS.
When I was bodybuilding, we used to go to these like hot pot restaurants, all you can eat. They used to put us out. We was in there like emptying that place.
Like sumo wrestlers.
Yeah, me and my bodybuilders friends, we used to empty that place. They say, "We pay for all you can eat." They had to cut us off. They hated to see our asses.
What you think you got up to? About 8 plates?
About 6, 7 plates. Yeah.
Hey, I seen videos about that bodybuilders. They go early in the morning for breakfast.
But we tell them places up.
Yeah, I know. Bob Evans, all that stuff.
My diet when I was bodybuilding, man, it was like I used to be 245 pounds. Like I'll show you guys pictures. Right now I'm 212, and I'm comfortable here. I think I'm gonna go back up to 225 and just stay there. I'll never go back up to 245. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of food. But I was having 13,000 calories that I was eating 10 times a day. My breakfast, I would have 8 eggs. I would have like 6 slices of bacon. I have 4 slices of toast and a protein shake right after. And then 2.5 hours later, I'll eat again. 2.5 hours later, I'll eat again.
That's too much food.
And then on top of that, I was running a project too, right? I was pretty much eating, like I was swallowing my food like a pill. Wasn't just like just chew swallow, not enjoying it, man. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Are you familiar with bodybuilders like Brian Shaw?
Yeah.
Brian Shaw and the other guy, Eddie, the Beast Hall? Mm-hmm. Yeah, them guys, I see how they eat.
Yeah, they don't eat like that now.
Yeah, not now.
But no. If like, I used to eat like that. And then it got to the point to where like it's important to chew your food because
Of course.
listen, brother, I was swallowing that shit like a pill. I had the worst gastrointestinal disease you wouldn't believe. I was popping freaking what is those? Antacids, like Skittles, because of heartburn. And then you know what fucked me up?
What's that?
I had the hiccups one time for 8 months straight.
8 months.
Yeah,
When I'm not making this up, dog. I wanted to blow my fucking brains out.
That bad hiccups.
It was a triple hiccup, and I'm talking about I probably hiccuped up 200 times a day. It was that bad. Like
you didn't have to give speeches, did you?
no. I didn't have to give speeches. Well, like in the morning when I talked to my guys before they go to work, you know what I'm saying? They knew what was going on. They knew I was competing. But that happened because I would chew my food, swallow with water. Like I would consume a gallon of water in probably like an hour because I'm just trying to get the food down, right? And the muscles in your stomach to clamp, to break up the food, I think they overactivated and they always thought I was eating. And when them hiccups stopped, the relief, because I had a migraine, man, on top of that. Then I'm trying to eat and then I'm hiccup and then the food come up and stuff like that. 8 months straight. 8 months of consistent hiccups, brother.
That's a torture.
That's wild. Man.
Torture. I don't wish that on my enemy, man. I couldn't believe it.
So like you said, was it like a heartburn every time you hiccup?
I'm talking about constant heartburn, even after the hiccups. Like
Even when you sleeping?
bro, I couldn't sleep. Like it was. I wanted to blow my brains out.
God
Like I'm not even making this up. Even try to be intimate with my woman. Yeah, she enjoyed it because there's an extra thrust. But but bro, I'm telling you, bro, it was bad, man. It was really bad.
Hey, I hear I gotta push this button, but I gotta push this button one more time for the one time. Here we go.
It makes sex even
It
better.
was. Yeah,
But
for
I
her though.
I didn't answer that question. I think maybe 2.5.
2.5.
2.5
Yeah.
plates.
Yeah.
My homeboy, shout out to Ox, man. Salute to you. Football player, defensive back. Man, this dude, we went to Golden Corral.
Yeah.
This dude ate 2 big ass salads,
Yeah.
and that was starter. Then he would go back for the food. He'll go back 2 big ass plates of food. Then go 2 big ass plates of dessert. 4 cups of water every time.
He had to start his stomach up with that salad to get that digestive system
I
ready.
don't never sleep doing salads at buffets. I don't.
But no, his salads was like mountains, big ass mountains.
I'm saying,
the
I go
bacon, the
straight-
ranch,
I
all that
love some
stuff.
salad, man. I'll tear some salad up.
But he had 4 cups of water, all that, just like how
Gotta
you was
wash
eating.
that shit down, yeah.
Yeah, just like how you was eating.
I go straight into the BS at buffets. I ain't messing with no salad.
I ain't been to go to Corral in a minute. It's still good.
I ain't been in the minute. either.
Yeah.
But I tell you, the last buffet I went to the buffet down at the casino, MGM Grand.
Yeah.
Now they good.
They are good.
Because I hate to say it, I frequent the fried rice, the wok.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that stuff.
Too much butter in that shit though, man.
Yeah, we gotta go to a buffet. I ain't even think about going to the.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you guys go to a buffet
Yeah.
and don't invite me, I'm gonna be offended.
man,
Why you
Because I
say
want to
that?
eat. I like to eat.
I like to eat too. That's why I stay away from buffets.
I even pay for the shit. Just
I don't.
invite.
I don't know if it's still that way, but the Motor City Casino, they used to have. I think Monday nights was seafood night. Oh no, you don't eat. Damn, I keep forgetting.
You trying to kill me, bro?
Yeah, bro, my fault.
All right, here's my question. Favorite video game?
GTA San Andreas.
I never even played one single GTA game.
That's my favorite video game of all time.
Yeah. What about you, brother?
I don't know. Right now it's been Call of Duty, but if I'm doing some nostalgia, Halo, GoldenEye.
Yeah. You played the Call of Duty mobile or the Call of Duty?
No, I don't do mobile. I'm
son's
good at
mom,
it though. But
this is not even cap. And I'm
Say
not
your
even
son's
fucking,
mom.
My son's mom. This ain't even cap. She was number 3 in the world.
Really?
she won
Yes.
tournaments. How much money?
Man, she wasn't even playing in tournaments, which was crazy. When she was pregnant with my son Trayshawn, that's all she did was play Call of Duty Mobile. Man, when I'm talking about her kill count was so goddamn high, she was, and you know what? She was obsessed with it. I'm like, hey, what y'all need? She'd scream. I'm like, okay, don't want to actually like, you know.
I was gonna say she like that in real life.
Yeah. We ain't. That's why we ain't together no more. Yeah.
So that means she's an ace at the gun range and all that stuff, huh?
Oh no. I'm sorry. No, not in real life. No, she
Yeah,
don't.
that's what
She
I
don't
mean.
know how to shoot a gun if it'll save the world, bro.
Oh, and I was wondering.
But no, she has the dexterity, like to play video games, bro. Like I'm talking about, her hand-eye coordination is impeccable.
I don't know if you know, a lot of women lately are taking over the game. It's this woman, she's like 70, 80 years old.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
just-
I saw that. I saw that.
I
Yeah,
want to say the Taken tournament or something.
yeah.
But like,
it's an Asian lady, isn't it? It's an
can't
Asian lady. She
remember.
was
I just know
old. It was
she's
like she was 80 something playing tech, 70 something playing Tekken. Yeah, I remember that.
Taken, she just
Yeah.
won. Like, but it's a lot of women, you know, because mentally they just
They're
can
sharper than
focus-
we are, to be honest. Why you think they can cheat and not get caught?
Yeah, more witty.
They're way more sharper than us, man.
No,
Like,
we just stupid.
no, we ain't stupid.
it's
We
money.
smarter. Shit, I can't even lie to you. They
We
smart.
we hungry for cooter.
I will say this: if she still excels at any video game,
Yeah.
get in them tournaments because there's $1 million pots and some.
That
of
shit,
them
I can't tell her nothing, brother.
Did you hear? It's a lot of elderly people getting that too.
That's what he was just talking
No,
about.
no.
Hey, wait, brother, where was he at? when he was talking about that?
No. Let me rephrase that. Not elderly people. I'm talking about a lot of Vietnam vets. As far as that goes.
Because it helps them with their PTSD.
No. Not only that. It's one grandpa. He's a Vietnam vet, ex-sniper. Man, I see him as killing people on Call of Duty all the time. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he be talking shit with the young folks all the time, like, boom, got you, bitch.
Whatever works. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that's good. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, he gray hair and everything. Got you, bitch.
That's crazy right there. Man.
Grandpa got his coffee and moonshine.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
But yeah, I heard what you said. I'm talking about Vietnam vets.
man. I thought you
No, it
completely
came, no.
disregarded everything.
It came out the wrong way. Pause.
My favorite video game is God of War. You
You
played
did
it?
say
Kratos, which one?
All of them. You know what they're going to do, actually? And I'm actually excited about it. I'm going to actually... I bought a PlayStation 5. I had that damn thing for about 2 years. They got 3 hours on it. The only reason why I bought it, because of my son. He wanted me to stream the Spider-Man game. Once I beat it, I just stopped playing it. It's collecting dust in my corner of my house.
I know we talked before we cut the cameras on. Will this be the first time you cosplay?
Yes, it'll be the first time.
I'm just cosplay ever.
Yeah, because I always go. You know what I'm saying? I always go and everything like that. Like my kids will cosplay, you know, my woman will cosplay and shit like that. But yeah, no, I'm definitely cosplaying as Kratos. I've been wanting to do it for the last 4 years. When I tell you I'm doing this, I'm going balls to the wall with this, man. Like,
No shirt. What if it's cold that day?
I used to work in -50. I don't really get cold. You see what I got on? I work outside. Dude, I'll be outside on the job site in a t-shirt. They be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I used to
In
work
Canada.
yeah, -50.
You different, bro.
I don't know, bro. When you do that shit for 11 years, and when I tell y'all, you think this is cold? Edmonton gets, it was so cold in Edmonton one day. It was colder on Edmonton than it was on Mars.
Well, I had to think, -50 degrees and you was in a t-shirt.
No. Fuck no.
I was about to say, ain't no way.
Here, it was like, I think it was like 15 degrees here or 12 degrees here. And I walked on site with just the t-shirt.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
And everybody else was bundled up. Like even when it was in the 30s, they was like bundled up with sweaters and hoodies. And everybody looking at me like, are you on drugs? I said, no, I used to live in Canada. And I worked in -50 for years. -60 also for years. And I'm telling you, my body don't respond to the cold like it used to. Like my arms and everything.
Right.
No, if my hands get cold, then I'm going to get cold. But my hands don't usually get cold because I'm always moving, right?
It go back to what we just
That's
talked about earlier.
crazy.
Some of your junk DNA activated, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, if
Well,
we're
you
gonna
can-
live like this,
yeah.
let's activate.
Well, you can climatize yourself, right?
I never
you know
heard
what I'm
of
saying?
that
Like
word.
you can. And then like the weirdest shit, believe it or not, you can look this up. I'm allergic to the sun.
What?
I am. So if I'm outside in the sun for too long, it's called PMLE. If I get too much light, I start getting blisters and hives on my skin.
I want to say I knew somebody that's like
Yeah,
that.
my nephew had it like he had it worse than I. My mom has it. She just get hives. But when my nephew had it, he had to actually take steroids for it. So I had to actually like train myself to not be so, you know, when it comes to the sun, like not to have the reaction. So I'm outside all damn day.
So it's hereditary in your family.
Yeah, I used to be out like in the summertime. People are like, why do you got on a sweater? I'm like, well, now I got to explain to you why I have on a sweater. Because when I turned 30, I was at work once. I was in Canada, and my face, like this side of my face, had like a purple bruise on it. And my boss was like, "Yo, did somebody hit you?" I'm like, "No, why?" He said, "Go look at your face." And I had a bruise on my face. So I went to the doctor. They didn't know what the hell was going on. So the next day, same thing, bruise on my face, bruise on my skin, everything like that. Then I had to get a geneticist test, and that's when they told me that I was allergic to the sun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I never heard of that
That's
one.
different.
Because I'm black. People are like, nigga, you black. How you allergic to the
That's
sun?
what I
You
was
are
thinking,
some
like,
people,
how-
but bro,
like,
it
how?
happens, man. It definitely happens.
Now, I want to ask you one more question about that -50 thing. Now,
Yeah.
do you have to cover? I know you got to cover your face in order to work out.
You
there.
have to cover your face. You have to have a balaclava on because you know if you breathing in all that cold, you can freeze your lungs.
Right.
It's beyond bad. Like you've seen those movies. It's like, okay, we go to the Arctic, right?
Yeah.
It's like at -70. You can't put your hands out there. You'll get frostbite. I had stage 1 frostbite because of working in that shit all day. But one thing is for certain, I remember it was so cold, my battery was fully charged on my phone. And I had to take my hand out of my damn glove to grab my phone out of my pocket. Battery died instantly. You know, okay, you understand how scalding hot water feels if you ever touched it? Imagine that, but that's cold air. That's what it feels like.
That's how you know something cold when it
Yeah,
burns.
because cold when it's that cold, it burns. Yes.
I touched dry ice before my dumb ass.
Yeah, dry ice is really, really cold. But no, that minus 50, that minus 50 ain't no joke, dog.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. They talking about if you move, you get warm. You can't get warm.
Can't get not minus 50.
Nigga, you tripping.
It's like you been on the moon. What the fuck?
Yeah, like if you move, you get warm.
Who told you some stupid shit like that?
Well, just dumb people, bro. That's all.
He said move around.
No, I didn't really have to do shit because I was a superintendent. I was just walking around, you know what I'm saying, making sure the guys were moving around, getting their work done. And then I was the only dumbass outside, you know what I'm saying, because I had to. I'm tough. No, I ain't. Shit. Never again, dog.
Hey, you were in temperatures like being on Mars, bro.
Bro, it was ridiculous, man. I'll never forget that year. And this funny thing, my mom called me and she wanted to talk. I said, listen, I can't talk. It's cold outside. What do you want? Well, your brother Cortez is here. Tell him I'll talk to him later. It's too cold. You know what I'm saying? I hung that phone up so fast. Like, yeah.
What type of footwear would you wear? Because I know footwear is very important.
Just boots, right? Because, like, okay, we have boots for that climate. In Canada, you get boots that go up to like minus 90 or 110. You know what I'm saying? Like, and anytime, like, I was going to actually get my winter gear from Canada to get it sent here, but now we got them tariffs, right?
You're right.
So I was going to be paying double, so I didn't buy anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got like the same things we got here, but it's just climate.
You know, funny thing about Canada in general, you see everybody with a Canada Goose on up there.
The bitch is expensive, bro.
I know.
I listen. I'm all about good money management. Fuck that.
Last I checked, that's about $800.
I'm not buying a damn Canadian Goose jacket
Everybody got one up
for
there.
$800, dog. They are expensive.
But
like my son got one.
Even if you make good money, some people be like, still, I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Fuck all that.
my son got one, and I don't have one, so I'm why he got one and I ain't.
No,
Who bought that?
No, I give it. Shout out to his mama though, man, because the one thing about her, like, although our relationship didn't last and work the way it was supposed to, she takes care of my sons. Whatever, like, that's why I don't give a fuck if she asks me for $1,000 right now. I'm gonna send it to her because she take care of my kids, bro. I like she's Christmas, holidays, birthdays, any money I give her, she don't put it towards herself at all. She give it to my kids. She got my kids in karate. She got my kids in soccer. Like, you know what I'm saying? She keep them fresh as hell too. Which my 8-year-old don't need no damn Jordans. Okay, I bought him a pair of Jordans, right? Bought him the same ones because I had a thing where if I finish a house, I buy me 2 pair of Jordans. I got about 150 pair of Jordans, bro. I'm not even kidding you. And I buy my kids the same one. Anytime I reward myself, I'm gonna reward them. And my son, he was 6 at the time. He had these shoes probably a week. This nigga looked like he walked through the valley of the shadow of death.
God damn, like that.
I'm talking about beat him down.
Soul hanging off.
Everything. Yeah, everything. I said, what were you doing in these shoes? He was outside playing. I'm like, those weren't cheap shoes. You could have just put them in some like Walmart specials. Why you got them in his Jordans? Well, he liked them in his favorite shoes. He never got another pair.
Not from you.
No, hell no. But his mom, she don't even care. I'm like, why are you spending so much money on here? He got Calvin Klein underwear. Why?
Man, I never understood the socks and underwear great name brand.
It pissed me off because this, kids always wear their drawers. He ran. I was like, what does his drawers say? She's like, oh, those are Calvin Kleins. I don't even have a pair of Calvins.
He got on designer drawers,
bro. What I said, and I don't think she's teaching my kids to be high-minded and everything like that because they gonna just take my 17-year-old. That nigga be fresh. He high-minded, but he worked.
He's 17 too.
He worked though. He worked. And I respect it. He works. So whatever he uses money on and whatever money I give his mom, she give it to him. He use it, but he works. He can buy whatever he want. But your 8-year-old, when he ran past the damn FaceTime with those Calvins on, I was very upset because I don't even have a pair of Calvin Klein underwear.
That's crazy.
I was like, why he got on Calvins and I don't?
That's crazy work.
But yeah, no, she take care of them. So shout out to my
Shout
son's
out to
mom.
good women out there.
Yeah, shout out to the good mom.
I definitely enjoyed talking to you today.
Did we finish the questions?
I did all mine.
I did all mine. So we
Yeah, I
good.
did mine too. So
We good.
So one more time, you want to put your business name out there?
Complete Driver Line Construction. But you can hit me up on my Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook is Yeshua Wilson, and my Instagram is Sutton Yeshua Fit. So if you want to hit me up, you need some work done, I'll give you free quotes or whatever like that.
Where what are the main areas you work in?
I work everywhere.
Everywhere.
I don't care, man. I went to get a job in New York not long ago. Yeah.
Hey, book my man a ticket.
They flew me out. I was like, let's do this. I'm supposed to actually, when I get done with this house, the investor I'm doing this house for, once I'm done, I'm going back to New York and do something on his house. They fly me out there for a week, man. They pay for everything. I don't even ask for it. I take care of people, so they take care of me. Yeah.
Hey, book the man a ticket. You heard it, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. So we want to thank you again for being on the show, brother. Let's
I
give you a
appreciate
man
y'all for allowing me to be here, man. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, man.
We about to get out of here. We about to go hit up a buffet or something.
Yeah.
I'm your boy Agent KD.
I'm Stubbs.
We out of here.
I'll take care.